Hey everyone!
Oi, oi.
Hey, welcome to the horror show at Extreme Rules live reactions here on WrestleTalk. I am Luke Owen. Over there is Laurie Blake, and joined by special guest Denise Salcedo.
Hey everyone! I'm excited to be here today. This is pretty exciting. I've never done anything like this before.
Oh, we've never done live reactions to a show before.
Not live, no. Like not on YouTube. I haven't like just yet. So this is going to be pretty cool.
Have you got stuff to eat and drink, Denise? These are the most important things.
Okay, so I panicked and I ate right before. I had two chicken chalupas from Taco Bell and sour cream and onion, and then I just have water now.
You're gonna get sluggish, Denise. That's it. You're gonna sag in the middle.
1 hour in, I'm gonna be like
sugar. That's what you need.
Add some nuts.
Wait, so you guys all have snacks? What do we have for the snacks right now?
I've got.
Well, I had all my nuts before we came on. I did have some chili peanuts. I had an ice lolly earlier as well. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
Pretty dope was that? Pretty dope. This ice lolly I had.
It was wicked. It was lemon.
Oh,
so yeah, welcome everyone. We are excited. Well, I mean, I'm excited for Extreme Rules. I think it's a really good card. I don't know how I feel about the eye thing, but do you know what it is? I'm just curious. I'm just really curious to see what it is.
Yeah, just like how do you get around it is what I want to know. Like,
I almost feel like it's either going to look really, really like bad. Like it's just going to be like, oh, why'd they do it this way? Or it's going to look like impressively cool, like something that we didn't expect or we didn't see coming. So I really don't know what to expect with that.
I think he actually just straight up loses an eye, and that's it.
Just like hanging out.
That's it. This is the ultimate in this is the biggest bump you can possibly take. This is it. Like, no one will ever question whether whichever one of them it is like, are you willing to go the distance in a hardcore match? Yes, I am. I've lost an eye.
Yeah, this is the thing that's going to get you into the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. Yeah. Poor Rey Mysterio desperately trying to get into the Hall of Fame. And it's like, what more do I have to do?
Yes. He already fell off a roof. He's done so many crazy stuff. And now he's going to get his eyeball taken out, possibly.
In front of his son.
In front of his son. That's just horrible.
Wrestling.
The sun's turning.
You think?
I think so, too.
I think Dom's turning tonight. I just had a thought, actually, Denise. Surely you have done live reactions to wrestling shows on YouTube. Isn't the WWE one streamed on YouTube?
Yeah. I was thinking about it afterwards. I was like, wait, that technically is streamed also on YouTube. But I thought about it, too, afterwards. And I was like, well, it's kind of pointless to bring it up now. I was like, that ship has sailed.
No, I wanted to make sure that we were very clear on this. This is not your first time doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like my second. Okay. It's my first time doing it from home. Okay. So I guess that would be more appropriate to say for sure.
Who else was on the show with you? Because obviously Waltman was there.
Yeah. People were coming in and out. So Natalia was there. Matt Camp was there. Evan Mack was there. Charlie was there. Did I say Natalia already? Kathy Kelly was there. And it was like a rotation where people would come in and out. It was pretty cool. It was very, very relaxed, very chill. I was so nervous though. I didn't eat anything prior to that. I was I don't want to be bloated. I didn't eat nothing. I think I had breakfast that morning and then that was the end of it. I ate nothing. I was like, this isn't going to happen.
We are competing against, I think Keith Lee's on the WWE stream today.
Is he?
Yeah, we're competing against Keith. That's hard. That's hard.
I saw a picture of Keith Lee's dog today, Stannis. Amazing. Incredible. Stannis posing with both belts, but wearing this thick gold chain. Incredible.
What kind of dog is it?
Bulldog.
Bloody hell. Bulldog.
I have dog stickers behind me. Right there. Because I wanted a dog, but my grandma was like, no, they're too much work. And the next day she showed up and she brought me dog stickers and now they're on the wall.
A reminder of what you can't have.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't have a dog. So I have sticker dogs. Just a random fact.
With Denise here and that random fact, you can get more random facts. In fact, you can learn 10 things about certain pop culture icons on Denise's channel on Instinct Culture. The link for it is in the video description down below. Go support Denise. We're trying to get her to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, right?
Yes, that is the dream. I am really, really hoping for it. I think right now I'm 20 subscribers away from 28,100. So yes, I'm pretty excited about all of that. But it would be super awesome if anybody went to the channel. Like, YouTube is a world of like, it's hard to make it on there, but you got to like be really hardworking and persistent. And so I'm really hoping that eventually it grows and becomes as huge as WrestleTalk. Hopefully.
We've got nearly 800 people watching this stream. 20 of you. Go and subscribe now and get us over that first marker.
Yeah, and then we can have a celebration. Oh, we're getting some swamp-related stuff.
Oh, here we go. Ew. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, God. Not the ants. I don't like bugs. The crocodiles, I'm good with.
The noble gator. Ooh, they're giving it some serious...
yeah. Get like archive and everything.
Proper horror vibes. That's really
this
cool.
is gonna be pretty spooky actually. They're showing like lots of things that people would have like phobias of.
Not clowns though. That's the main one.
Not known for their swamps, are they, clowns?
Coulrophobia, is it? Coulrophobia for clowns?
I don't know.
What's the fear of holes? Just like lots of holes.
Oh, okay, that's the one I have. Oh God. I just think about it and like my skin curls up. It's oh God. I think it's trichophobia or something. No, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I have it.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, yeah. It's the worst thing ever.
Tryptophobia or
so like beehives. There you go. That's what it is. It's so I hate it.
Beehives.
Yeah, I can't look at a beehive.
Sorry, I mean, it's not polite to laugh at someone's phobia because we all have...
Oh no, it's okay. I laugh at my own phobia.
But it was like beehives, terrifying.
Specifically beehives.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not the specific beehive. It's the thing with the holes in it, like whatever.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so that's what I can't see. So not necessarily the beehive itself.
And is that the fear that then insects would then crawl out of all those holes?
No, it's just seeing the holes together that bother me. Like I just feel like my skin is going to start peeling off. Like, you know, when someone scratches a chalkboard, that feeling that you get, that's what I get when I see like a bunch of holes together. Ugh. Do you guys have any phobias?
I don't like heights, and that's it. That's
heights?
Yeah, heights
okay.
is my only thing.
Heights too?
Yeah. So Laurie and I were on a stag do for our friend Adam. One of those sort of adventure sort of getaway things. And they made you like climb up this really, really tall structure thing.
It was just like a wooden pole.
It was a wooden pole, like they had a platform at the top.
Yeah.
And you had to get through, like all three of us, like there were three of us had to climb up there and then sort of hold on to each other and then grab on and then lean backwards. So like you're all supporting each other, sort of hanging over the edge.
Oh, I've never seen that. I need to look at that.
Disgusting. It was like when you're first up there, it's pretty scary because you have to like get over the edge. But when you get up there, when there's 3 people already stood up there, and they're trying, and there's no space to climb, you're like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. You were like, you're like hooked in with a harness and stuff, but it's just gross.
Oh, I would not do that.
Were we up there together?
Yeah, I think so. And I think every single person in our group was like, I don't want to be doing this. This is horrible.
Let's hold hands, everybody.
Everyone was just hugging really tightly and just head down, just going like, well, I'm not leaning out. Are you leaning out? No, I'm not bloody leaning out. I'm never going to go anywhere.
But to get down, you just have to jump because you're like, you're hooked in like the harness. So that like, you just have to let go and just fall backwards. And just sort of let yourself drop. And I was like, I'm going down first, but I was too scared to do it. So I was holding on to our friend Adam, and I nearly dragged him down with me because I let go, but didn't really let go. I just grabbed hold of him again. I was like, oh no!
Oh man!
So really cool stuff. Really awesome. Great stag do.
Memories, great memories.
Lovely. Fearing for my life. You've been to any hen do's or hen parties with holes?
No. Oh no, I can't.
Classic face your fears party. You're getting married. It's time to confront a tarantula.
Oh, okay. Tarantulas too. I don't like tarantulas at all. So nah, I can't do tarantulas.
Mm-hmm.
So I really hope the swamp fight doesn't include all of these creepy stuff.
I always find it really remarkable with these. Yeah, I always find it really remarkable with this, TV shows where they're always like, "Oh, and here's a tarantula to face your fears." Why has no one ever thrown it really hard at the floor or just gone like that? I don't know why. That'd be my first thing.
Maybe because you're paralyzed from the fear that you can't even move. Yeah, when I went to Costa Rica, I did a jungle excursion and they had us jump over this tarantula hole. Well, I wanted to pass out. So the guy, the host or whatever, the guy that was in charge of everything, he literally had to hold me by both arms and drag my limp body across because I just fell. I could not move my legs and get myself to cross over that tarantula hole. It was not going to happen.
Sorry, please describe the tarantula hole because
it's a hole. It's a hole with tarantulas in there.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
No thanks, mate.
Yeah, no tar.
Yeah, no tar. I'm not having any of that. Right, let's hear from some of you. Jobber JJ says, "Happy Horror Night, everyone. I'm ready for swamps and guts. What did you think of Slammiversary? What was your highlight for it, and why was it the Motor City Machine Guns?" Boom, right there was the Motor City Machine Guns returning together. Love that team.
I've not seen Slammiversary yet, but that is my highlight.
So the show itself was pretty good. I think that my favorite match was definitely Willie Mack, Chris Bay. And I already knew that going into the match, that was going to be the one that I loved the most. I cannot put over how much I love Willie Mack and how much I love his work. I think he's one of the most impressive athletes out there right now. And I honestly, every time I was thinking about it yesterday watching this match, I was I have so many dream matches with Willie Mack in it that it's unbelievable. So anyways, and then Chris Bay is just the coolest person ever. So because of that, and he's so extremely talented, and he's his career, he literally fast-paced it because he was so determined, which is pretty interesting on how that all came about for him. And so I was really looking forward to that match, and I thought it was pretty good, and I was pretty excited to see Chris Bay win the X Division title. And overall, I thought it was a decent show. I don't remember the last time there was this much hype for Impact Wrestling. I think I tweeted it out. The last time I remember people really praising Impact was when it was Slammiversary 2 years ago, because it was such a good show and I remember everybody was talking about it. And then somebody else pointed it out on my Twitter, the only thing that's different is that this time it was going into the show. I think a lot of people were pretty hyped for it just because they knew that there was going to be surprises. And it was pretty interesting how many people, knowing that there was going to be surprises, decided to go out of their way to watch the show.
Yeah, I think the marketing they did around the show was pretty genius. I think announcing Gallows and Anderson on that Friday, and the Talk and Chopper Mania podcast that they did, where they were talking about how Paul Heyman got them fired and this and that. I think it really that set up even more Twitter talk and people just chatting about it online. To lead into people buying the pay-per-view on Saturday. I thought it was a really smart move on their part. I've not seen the whole show yet. The only match I've seen is Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, because that was the one that was recommended to me when I read the reports, and that match was awesome. That was so good. Love Jordan.
Yeah, it exceeded expectations, and I don't think any of us thought that Deonna Purrazzo would win.
Oh, I had her down to win. I had her down in my predictions.
I think I did. I'll check my predictions now.
Yeah, and the EC3 thing was pretty cool too. You can tell, and he sent out a tweet earlier today. I don't remember what the exact thing he said he was, but he basically said that he's changing the narrative, and this is going to be a new version of him. So we're going to see a reinvention of him. See what the new day's saying.
We should get a time check at some point, Luke. Luke's gone. What's happened to Luke? No, Luke's just looking in a different direction. That's all.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember my Wrestle League login, which I've forgotten 7 times. Had to have it reset about 5 times. Can he get in?
Oh, I think we lost.
Yes.
I think we lost him.
We've lost him completely. Oh, he's gone. Well, there we go. Luke's gone. So I know some people in the comments are asking for time checks. What match is your? What are you most excited to see from Extreme Rules, Denise?
So I'm definitely looking forward to both the women's matches. I think that those are going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I think there would have been more hype for it though, had we not seen all these different versions and different variations of the tag team matches that we've been seeing both on Raw and SmackDown. I think had they kept them apart, it would have been there would have been a little bit more hype for it. But still, nonetheless, I know that they're going to go out there and like really put on a hell of a match. So those are the ones I'm looking forward to. And obviously the eye for an eye match, literally just because I'm curious. I'm really curious if it's going to be like, if I'm going to be shocked, if it's going to be a disaster, like what exactly is going to happen there.
Yeah, because like I don't know, is that a pre-recorded match? Like, how are they going to do that? Like, I'm most interested in the close-up magic of trying to do like a finish where someone's eye comes out. I think I'm also in the same boat as you. I'm really excited for Stasha and Asuka. Like, I can't wait to see those two work together. I think they're going to be brilliant. And then Swamp Fight. I'm all about Swamp Fight. I'm not the world's biggest Braun Strowman fan, but I'm really keen to, like, if they've let Bray imagine it and put it on, I think it's going to be excellent because he's just got such an interesting way of viewing wrestling and the way of viewing his character and the way that things are done. And I think that the match between Braun and Bray, which was at Money in the Bank, was so well done. Like the story that they told through that match. I don't think the match itself wasn't amazing, but even the ending. Yeah, the narrative of it was just incredible. Luke is not coming back. I don't think. I think Luke's done. He's just his goose is cooked here. He's out. Let's have a little look at let's see what people are saying in the comments.
Yeah, and I almost think that maybe the Swamp match might be the surpriser of the night, like the shocker that everyone's talking about, like, oh, highlight of the show. That one might have some potential because they can really get creative with it. And like you said, if Bray has like, this creative input in it, like based on what we saw with the Firefly Funhouse, I think that will sort of goes to show like, because we didn't expect that at all. Like, I don't think anyone had an idea of what exactly that was going to be. And when it happened, it was pretty cool. So, so who knows what we can expect from this one here?
I think that's the thing. We've always seen watered down versions of divisions, like like the House of Horrors match, because it had to bend to the idea that there was a live audience. They had to sort of do the match and then come back to the ring and finish the match in the ring. And you never get the pure version of that idea taken to like its logical conclusion. And I think the Firefly Funhouse was like, we can chuck out all the wrestling in this match and make it about wrestling in general, as sort of that we can play on those themes and we can play on the ideas of characters and working, and they mixed the backstage rumors about John Cena keeping people down with the sort of real life stuff that everyone said about just the presentation of it, like John Cena beat Bray Wyatt, and that kind of was something that did really damage his career.
You're back!
Hey, Luke, welcome back.
We're like, what happened to him?
Virgin Internet.
Just popped off.
Virgin Internet's what happened to me.
Yeah, so I think like so we're just discussing what matches we're excited for, Luke, and talking about the Swamp Fight. Yeah, and I just think like it could be, I think it's going to be more fighty than the Firefly Funhouse was. I think there's going to be more wrestling involved in it. But it'll be interesting to see how they sort of package it up like it's a horror film, because clearly from that package that we already played on the kickoff show, there seems to be heavy influences already in that, where they're dragging in clips from horror films and stuff like that. They're really trying to give it this cinematic bent.
Right. So you know which one I didn't like, though? I didn't like the street fight. So I hope it's not like the street fight, because I thought that one was just like, it dragged on for a really long time. Like, I felt bad, but like during the match, I was just like, oh my God, when is it going to end? So I hope it's not like that one. That one didn't have to be shot in the way that it was.
What about the Viking Raiders and Street Profits segment from?
Oh man, those I don't know. And
now there are ninjas, and there's a tentacle. Whoa, this could be the return of the tentacle monster.
It could be.
Tentacle monsters live in swamps.
Well,
or was it alligator or whatever?
The people said it was an alligator, And
Yeah,
there will
was,
be gators at the swamp.
Because it was either
crocodile.
maybe that was the test. It was either the arse of an alligator or it's a tentacle. We don't really know. But
I forget what the difference between a crocodile and an alligator is. I'm not like completely up to date with that.
We don't get them here.
Alligators they're like fatter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like have bigger, flatter faces, and crocodiles are more pointy. There you go. Things I Google. That whole phobias.
Different phobias.
Oh, sorry, we never described the spider pit. What the bloody hell's a spider pit? The tarantula pit or whatever it was.
It literally was just like this, like kind of a small little tiny cave. And if you look inside, there's like this hole, and the tarantulas were just like chilling there. Like that's it. They were just hanging out, and you had to like cross it in order to like continue on with the excursion. So it was just like seeing them, and they were so hairy and their legs were out. Oh, it was awful. But you know what I think about though, and this is so silly, when I think about swamps, the first thing that pops into my mind is Shrek. I'm sorry, but because he lived in a swamp.
So you're saying, that we might see Bray Wyatt Shrek in the Swamp karaoke dance party?
See, there you go. There you go.
That might be better than any sort of like, you know, there's history between these two. Sure, there's a lot of stuff they could play on, but I'd rather see them do karaoke.
Or just
again
the start of Shrek.
And again, SmackDown has already trialed that recently. Maybe this is all it. This is all setting up for Shrek.
Maybe.
Right. I think we're about to get our first time check. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 38 minutes left until the show, everyone.
Oh, you're like 10 seconds behind me.
I think I'm 10 seconds ahead of you guys. I'm at 37:43.
Okay,
yeah, I was there.
A quick refresh and see. Yeah, I think I might have been a little bit balked there for my internet crashed.
Yeah, because me and Denise were in sync because I can hear Denise's.
Oh, I should lower it then. Sorry. I was hoping you guys couldn't hear that. I couldn't tell because I have the headphones.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave it like that then. Well, I lowered it a little bit. But I was like, okay, because I have the headphones on, and I was like, okay, I can sort of hear the TV.
Thank you to Jason.
I was going to do that, but I was. Yeah.
Damian Wade said, "This is going to be good." Woo! Peter Mullins, on a scale of 0 to -5 stars, how bad do you think this will be? Bearing in mind Kevin Dunn's been playing with AR all afternoon, I think this is going to be a decent show, actually. The bad one, Ryan, be bad. Eye for an eye match. Someone needs to come out in a Jericho jacket for it. And I just subscribed to Denise's channel.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan, be bad. Jose Quinde, what if Ray lost, stays WWE, and becomes a blind luchador?
Oh, no. That would just be bad. I don't even want to know what that... Oh, I don't know. I'm telling you, I think the best option would be Ray, just so that he can have the two. I just hope, whoever it is, though, he has the classic my eye line. Because think about it, your eyeball's being taken out. If you don't yell out my eye, like...
When else are you going to get the chance, frankly?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, maybe we need to get like Biker Grove when old Ant got shot in the eyes.
That's going to... Denise is not going to understand that, Luke.
What was that?
You got to temper the references. You can't talk about Biker Grove.
Biker Grove. It was.
Yeah.
It was a school-based like sitcom. Not a sitcom. What are they?
No, it was a kids' TV show. It was like a kids' drama, but it was about Biker Grove. Wasn't it like a rec or something? It was like a social club for kids.
Yeah, and there was an episode. Do you know Ant and Dec?
No.
Okay, well, they're very popular here in the UK. They're like sort of popular like hosting double act, but they started on Biker Grove when they were kids, and they did there was an episode where PJ, who was Ant, got shot in the eyes with a paintball gun, And he has this yellow pen, and he goes, "Oh, my eyes, pet! I can't see, pet."
That's funny.
We'll put together a care package to send you after this. Of like, these are all the rubbish references we've made, and so you understand.
Thank you. I know exactly.
I have just Googled Biker Grove, my eyes, and I've got here PJ blinded by paintballs from the channel. He see. It's got 384,000 views. It was loaded 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Wow.
Also, because that would have still been 10 years after the fact, right? So that like Biker Grove would have aired in 1990s. 90s,
early 90s.
Like someone getting right on the YouTube bandwagon, and like on the zeitgeist, could be like, do you know what? First thing I'm uploading to YouTube, Biker Grove.
Biker Grove clips. I remember when
it's going to be massive one day. It's going to be massive one day. Nonsense.
Sam Callahan says, insert innuendo on holes. Hey guys, hashtag swamp that swamp. Emmanuel Goldstein, just subscribed to Instinct Culture. Can we get a 10 things you didn't know about Luke Owen video?
Hey, I can do that. I need more content, so yes, that would be great.
Don't stretch it so soon, Denise.
I was going to
say, don't stoop immediately.
Imagine I get like the biggest unfollow spree after that, like drop down. I'll be like,
who the F is Luke?
In all fairness, I'm very unpopular at the moment. People aren't getting big on me at the moment.
Oh, the problem is, Luke, you're taking quizzes too seriously. And there's apparently there's a really fine line between not taking them seriously at all and taking them seriously, and it's impossible to gauge. That's what I think.
Who would have thought in all of this, Sean would end up the biggest babyface on Quizzlemania? Bloody Sean!
Right?
Sean Ross Sapp's now the biggest babyface in WrestleTalk.
Seriously, I just saw like every single comment that day was about Sean and like, come save us. I was like, poor Luke. He's here being the champion of champions.
They turned on me, Denise. They turned on me.
Yeah, man.
You've done nothing but what you were built for, Luke. Doing quizzes.
I know, man. New Punk Rad says, hey guys, don't let tonight distract you from the fact that Juventud Guerrera is the greatest cruiserweight in WCPW. The juice is loose. Love you all. Thanks, man.
The juice.
Jacob says Ziggler's stipulation will be if Drew wins by DQ, Ziggler wins the title, and MVP will interfere and hit Ziggler. So that's a big old prediction there from Jacob. So I think the biggest thing is it's probably going to be a TLC match. But I still like it. If he hits the Claymore, he gets DQ'd. Or
a much better stipulation is if Drew doesn't win in 1 second, Dolph wins.
Oh, imagine.
That's what I do. Yeah, I do. Like, there's so many other ones you could do. Because the TLC is just being like, please hit me with these various things, Drew McIntyre.
Also, he's dead tall. He doesn't have to climb that high up the ladder.
Yeah.
Right.
Baseball back to the knees match. That's one I'd do.
Powerbackers 90. How do you feel about WWE ripping off Quizzlemania with R-Truth, even having the Who's tattoo game? Hashtag jam that jam. We were just talking about that before we came on air. Bloody R-Truth ripped us off.
I know.
Wow. That's how it is, huh?
He came up with some good rounds. I enjoyed the Finders Keepers round where it was like, go around your house and show me stuff. That was good. Scavenger
hunting was easily the best part of that. Like, find me a gift that Ember Moon got you. Very good. It's very good. I thought Alexa Bliss was way better than Sheamus was. Although Sheamus's bar is very impressive. He's got a TMNT cabinet with like the full 4-player setup and everything. It's very impressive.
I enjoyed his gym as well. He had the dumbbells I want to buy.
Brian says, thanks for the content, WrestleTalk and Instinct Culture. Blake Carpenter, looking forward to spending the evening with my two favorite WrestleTalk boys, Luke and Laurie, and the new and much improved Ollie Denise.
Yay!
Fresh Ollie.
The Zornice Glue. Luke, glad you liked the picture of Raven and Jason. I did. It was ace. Zornice did a picture recently of it was a hand drawing thing that he did of me hanging out with Jason from Friday the 13th.
I saw that. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. I saw that. Awesome job.
And my photo taken by Raven. It's great stuff. Stu says the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is one will see you while the other will see you later.
What? Oh, I get it. All right. Sorry. It took a second.
Peter Mullins, you thought WCW RoboCop was bad. Wait until you see Shrek save Braun.
I'm a donkey on the edge.
We're gonna see the fairy, Fiona.
Yeah.
What's the one short guy? The prince. The one with the black hair. I forgot his name.
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, from the first film. Yeah.
John
Stu,
Lithgow.
it's okay. That's it. It's John Lithgow, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's okay if Ray loses an eye, he'll just have another eye underneath. Timothy Beater says, hope the WWE title match is a nose for a nose. Crikey.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and actually, we're getting the promo now for Seth,
eye for an eye.
Ray.
Steps for steps.
Apparently, we're getting a match on this pre-show as well. Apparently, we're getting a Kevin Owens match.
Oh, yeah. And
who
Buddy
was
Murphy.
he facing? Was it him and Murphy?
Yeah. That was pretty unexpected, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be a pre-show match, but not bad. Hey, get some people to, like, they're just watching the pre-show. Get them to, like, you know.
Well, this is what we were always saying about. Is like they should put higher quality matches on the pre-show if they're going to if the pre-show is free to watch.
Right.
You want to dazzle people with something that you feel like is worth going into the main pay-per-view for. Like, you're obviously advertising all these great matches, but you're not going to necessarily translate that if you just be like, oh, here's just a random 5-minute match that's not really going to even get you that excited for the show. It's better to be like, here's something really show-stopping that, you know. I said the same thing about when it was like over budget battle royal for All In and stuff, you know, like it was, why wasn't it someone like Kenny on the pre-show to be like, here's Kenny, and then you're going to see him later in the show do something else as well. So I don't know.
Or like tease a really big angle, like right at the top, like a really big one at the top of the pre-show.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, especially because I don't know, you never know. Like, even though sometimes it feels like everyone who's watching the pre-show is automatically going to watch the main show, there might be some people that you just don't know that if they're really going to do that. Like, you know.
People be undecided because they're going to they might be watching it just for the packages to be like, am I excited for this? But if you could do a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Even if that cliffhanger only lasts an hour, like people might be like, well, I need to know what happens. So
we used to do that a lot.
We get Zoom calls, it's fine.
Like Sunday Night Heat, like back in the Attitude Era, really was just like, here is an hour's TV show, but it's also here's all the angles that you're going to be waiting for on the main show itself. Austin's not here yet. Will Austin show up?
Yeah, a nice tease for the week.
I just saw a comment that really made me laugh from drummer Ant993 that said Sean Ross Sapp is the Lord Farquaad of wrestling YouTube.
Lord Farquaad.
Oh, he's gonna hate that reference. Oh.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
I love that song.
The Muffin Man. Yes,
they had some
I know the Muffin
songs.
Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? I feel like Shrek is one of my most watched movies of all time.
I was gonna say, I
when it
feel
first
like
came out, I
you
had the
know all
DVD
the
and
parts.
I just watched it religiously for about 3 months.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel like your knowledge of Shrek is pretty good. It's pretty solid.
Yeah. It drops off at Shrek 2, but Shrek 1, I know it inside out.
Nice. How many were there after all? 3? It was 3, right? Or was it 2?
There were more than that.
There was the first one. Yeah. Then they have the babies. The dragon hooks up with I forgot who the donkey. Yeah, dragon and donkey. I think that was part 2.
Yeah. It's 4, yes. There's Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After.
I think I only watched 2 then. I don't think I watched
the rest.
There's loads
of like spin-off cartoons and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Got his own movie.
Oh yeah, Piss and Boots got his own movie. Antonio Banderas.
The Wikipedia page. There's loads.
Shrek the Horse.
I found out through a podcast the other week that there are like 5 Ice Age movies.
What? Piss off. There's not.
I haven't even seen one Ice Age movie. Not one.
Yeah, the Ice Age franchise.
Yeah, like, nah. I just remember the bits with
Ice Age Meltdown, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Ice Age Continental Drift, and Ice Age Collision Course. And apparently there's another one. It's a potential 6th film.
Oh, we're getting a match now from the looks of it.
Oh, I like the decoration on the commentary table.
I quite like
the fact that Byron has attempted to match it. That is a suit and a half.
So
here we go, KO.
I don't know if I should use these entrances as my chance to go make myself another drink. Terrible time. I should have waited while they were like JBL was yammering on.
Yeah, in front of his weird things he's stolen from the British Museum or whatever it is, like his own personal Smithsonian.
Do you think he's like a baddie from an Indiana Jones movie? Like,
there's a bit of that vibe, isn't it? Yeah. I'll pay anything. I'll pay any amount. These are not for sale. Well, maybe I can persuade you in some other way. Here he is.
I like Murphy. I
love Murphy. He's so good. Boo. Is that Casey?
Oh,
I really like how this is starting off.
yeah, I was going to say that's starting off.
Yeah.
hot.
I need to catch up, I think.
Kevin Owens has been doing that a lot in most of his all his matches, like recent ones. Like he just kicks it off, man, right away, which I like because most of the matches tend to start the same sometimes.
Oh yeah. Particularly if you're only going to go like 5 minutes. Well, we've got time check for you, Laura, for that'll help. Is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 23 minutes to go.
Cool.
Same.
Good. I ditched out and then came back in, and then now I'm in time.
Buddy Murphy has such an awesome look.
Yeah. He's looking jacked at the moment as well. So our man with all the inside track, Louis Dangor has just messaged me saying, "Guess when this pre-show match was booked? About 3 hours ago."
Give you something enticing and exciting. I think this was booked about 5 minutes ago when we were discussing what they should do on pre-shows.
This is not a bad pre-show match, I would say.
Oh no.
Definitely, I would not have expected Kevin Owens to be on the pre-show. Even Buddy Murphy, I think they could have gone, with somebody that you would say is lower on the card.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason they've done that, the reason that you can have this match, which I think in other situations I would consider like a match that I think this match could main event something at some point in the future. But just because they're like, well, Buddy Murphy, he's a lackey, right? He's a follower of Seth Rollins, so he's not important. So we can have Kevin Owens come out and beat Buddy Murphy.
Yeah,
also because it's all tied into the Ray story as well. They were doing a lot of stuff with Owens and Ray, so it's there to build that match. Which I think is a smart move.
Kevin, why did you go for a DDT there, mate? You'd set up for the stunner. The same, that one kick, you can transition, just turn the other way. Look, Bush, stunner. There, you would have had that.
Yeah, but then Murphy can't do his big oversell of the DDT.
True.
Do you think he'll get a really good flip off the stunner as well?
Oh yeah. I think he'll go all the way up the ramp, splat onto a Titantron, and then roll all the way back down into the ring. Whoop. Knees up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said Denise. You said knees.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Knees up. Hey.
The knees up. The knees up.
Oh.
Honestly, this is the best showcase that Buddy Murphy has had in a really long time.
Yeah, he's had a lot of short matches as well, or no matches at all.
Yeah.
Oh, the wonderful cannonball.
I discovered that Adam really hates. He likes the cannonball, but he really hates the reverse cannonball that Tegan Knox does, and
Really?
Shotzi Blackheart also does it because he's like, it just looks improbable. It looks like you're just going to jump right on your own head. So
It looks improbable.
yeah, it looks great, I think, but
Yeah.
it does look a bit like it's. It looks like you're making it harder than it needs to be. It doesn't add. It doesn't add anything to it, does it? Like,
It's giving it an extra flair to it.
yeah, I think it's actually removing velocity, and I think that is worth noting.
It does look cool though, and I think sometimes those cool points actually do damage themselves.
Well, it's because it damages your pride as the opponent. I think that's the thing. Is like to be styled on is no one wants that.
Damn, Murphy's taking a beating here.
Speaking of being jacked, have you seen that photo of Roman Reigns that was going around today?
Yeah,
The one where he's like this?
Gee, the dude's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's one. He looks like he's trying to get cast in a Marvel movie. Like, he just looks enormous.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that was a great Meteora.
the double knees. Oh, it's like halfway across the ring.
Oh, that's just a.
Yeah.
It makes me.
He got some air there.
Got a thing about like people like hurting their knees or like landing hard on knees. So it always makes me feel like it's a bit queasy when I see people do like, ugh. Like you know, when Nikki Bella does the rack attack. I hated that move. Just watching her take all of that weight on her knees. Oh, it just made me go queasy.
Especially because like knees is that one thing where like you literally can step wrong and like hurt yourself, you know? Like you don't even have to do anything spectacular to hurt your knee.
Yeah, and it's like so hard to come back from as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
My brother blew out his knee a few years back, and he had it surgically repaired. But
oh really?
Still, like every so often, there were just days you can't put weight on it.
Yeah, that's why I did feel bad for Nia Jax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That was a
So
great
temperamental.
sequence there.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Of Murphy with his wicked V trigger that he's got.
He just picked Kevin Owens up like it, like just
Yeah.
off you go then, mate. Bosh.
Amazing deadlift.
Bring back Brainbusters. That's Xia Li.
Oof, I might have to open up a window, I'm afraid, guys. It's so hot in this room.
No, it's roasting.
Bear with.
Go for it. It's pretty fresh here for me today, so I'm pretty happy. I have one fan on and I feel good.
I wonder if I can get. I might be able to get my fan actually. I might solve all my problems.
I've just got to remember that I need to close it before I go to bed.
Oh, the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're going to get creepy crawlers.
Exactly.
And human beings. It's ground floor, Luke, isn't it?
I am ground floor, yeah.
Down he goes. Oh.
Murphy's getting a lot more of this match than I thought he would do as well.
This match has been pretty good.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Horrible.
Oh. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, lovely. Well, that was great.
They cut to the gymnasts there as well to be like, huh? Casey, what did you make of that, Casey?
Damn.
It's so cool.
That is great.
He's been incorporating so much more into his matches, like the last several weeks too. Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm. He can do so much though. Like,
oh yeah, nice.
Really bad for Owens as well. Like it just felt like he had nothing following Mania, and obviously the injuries didn't help. But it's the big sell.
There you go.
Yes, got my big.
That was really good.
I really like that.
I think they also like the problem with Kevin Owens. He got into that like when they became obsessed with the that's what's her face, Emily Ratajkowski thingy. Or what is that her name? What's her name? She was in Titan Games. She's signed with NXT. Yeah, like they just became once they gave him the stunner, they were just like, "You're a 5 moves of doom guy." Really sorry, but that's what you're about now. You're about the stunner, and that's it. We don't really need you to do any. I know you can do all this other stuff, but just do the cannonball and the stunner and the pop-up powerbomb, and we're fine.
Spelled Murphy wrong in this tweet. I was like, I wrote Muffrey.
Oh, not Muffrey.
Muffrey.
Oh, hey, Laurie.
Hello, mate.
It's time for our monthly shout out, really, for the live streams. Boom! Xandermania is watching along with us, wearing his own merchandise. Thanks, Xander. I've got to get Xander onto the stream. All right, I need to crop this photo that calls Sean Lord Farquaad and send it to him.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's it. Fully wind up, Sean. That's what we need to do at this exact moment in time. Not even spoken to the man, but fine. Let's lay into him. Dear Sean, I'm going to send a tweet.
We have formally decided you are now Lord Farquaad.
That's it. You are now Lord Farquaad.
I think he gets eaten afterwards too by the dragon. So
he does.
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he does, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grisly end.
At the wedding.
Yeah.
Great scene. Wonderful movie.
Okay, right. What have we got here? Chocobo Kid says, "Jam that jam and lovely time with WrestleTalk." Thank you very much for joining us. Lester Wink says, "WWE's handling of COVID is the real horror show." Ain't that the truth? Jesse Venable, Denise, you are beautiful. Luke, when my daughter was 1 year old in 2016, she giggled when you laughed. She turns 4 in 2 weeks' time and still loves hearing you laugh. When Wale did his drawing, she laughed along with you.
That's really cute.
That's so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much for your message. Dean says, Ray will win and the referee will turn a blind eye. Lewis, do you know the reason why I never studied history at university? Because I never saw a future in it. Enjoy the show.
Like a little sound.
The bad one, Ryan, be bad. With the way that Vince and WWE like to blame others, do you think they'll blame Drew's title run on the bad Raw ratings?
Ooh.
Well, didn't he already say that it was because they didn't have a lot of big stars on the show, and that's why the ratings were going down? I think he said something along those lines. So maybe that'll be where the blame goes.
I think they've shifted the blame to Heyman for the most part.
Yeah, but I mean, what about now? Now that he's not in charge, so now it's
but they
like
won't have to make any big changes until the next investors call. So I guess you're all right till then.
Yeah,
no more firings until 5 minutes before they need to be like, we need a scapegoat. Okay.
Baron Corbin was like the last big scapegoat that I remember for like the longest time for Raw.
It's all your fault, Baron Corbin. Here's a big question from the Zornese. Denise, are you more into The Rock or Taylor Swift?
What? That's so totally different. You know what though? The Rock is a Swiftie. He came out in her music video. Well, he voiced her in her music video for The Man. He was the voice of The Man, who was actually Taylor Swift, which was pretty cool because you didn't find out until the very end. So that was pretty interesting. And he has also been seen dancing along to her song. So definitely Taylor Swift. But you know what? The Rock is a fan.
Picky Third World Eater says, "Hi guys, who do you think makes for the best wrestling uncle? Mine is Kojima because he's such a sweetheart on Twitter, and I love his bread." Who would make the best wrestling uncle?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
I feel like it's a riddle.
Think it has to be somebody like outrageous because aren't uncles always like? Well, it depends what kind of uncles you have, right? You can have like the crazy drunk uncle that shows up at all the parties, or the creepy uncle that everybody stays away from.
I mean, my mum's Irish Catholic, so she's one of 7. So there's a lot of uncles. But basically, I've got the whole spectrum of uncles. You've got like the cool uncles that are really awesome. You've got the uncles that bring karaoke equipment to barbecues. Then I've got the uncle that's like, oh, I hope he doesn't come here today. He's not coming to this one, is he?
Yeah, they're like you got enough. Like you got the sort of spectrum of uncles, like the 7 dwarfs. Like
yeah, there you go.
And they're all named after their emotion. Karaoke uncle, touchy uncle, etc.
I think my favorite's definitely karaoke uncle.
Oh, we're gonna cameo in the background for Denise's stream.
My grandma. She has no idea she's. She just popped in the pizza. That's so funny.
Chloe21 says, in 2009, CZW had an eye for an eye match when Nick Cage kept going after Deranged Eye with a pizza cutter. I stopped watching wrestling after that. The thought of someone losing that eye really bothers me.
Especially with a pizza cutter, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That is not a precise instrument.
No, surely you want like a melon baller. That's what you want to
Yeah, exactly. Or like, a scalpel might do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
ice cream scoop.
Crowbar at a push. At least goes under. Like pizza cutter, you're just going to slice across the top. It's going to take you ages.
What? No. God, that made me feel a little bit.
It's like Lowe describing stuff in No Holds Barred all over again.
That genuinely made me go a little bit there when you were like pizza cutter. What?
Just imagine it, Luke, just across the surface of the. God, you love horror films.
I do, but I don't like stuff around eyes, man. I really don't like it. There's been a couple of times during horror movies where I'm just like, I don't really want to look at the screen. One of them's in Saw 2 when the girl gets thrown into the pit of syringes. No, thanks. And anything around eyes, I'm really bad with.
You're
like your friend.
Yeah, you're like Rachel Green. Remember, she didn't want to put the eye drops because of the eye thing.
No, if I ever need glasses, I'm never having contacts. I'm just gonna wear glasses. I don't think I could put contacts in my own eyes.
No, yeah, I wouldn't be able to either. I'm not as scared of like anything that's like near the eyes, but I'm too scared though. Still.
No.
Oh, I'm getting a commercial.
An ex-girlfriend of mine used to be able to touch her own eye, and she would just do it over and over again just to really annoy me. She'd just go really close, just start touching her own eye.
She would actually touch it, or just like make believe.
No, actually touch it.
I don't think I've ever...
horrible. Don't trust them. Yeah. Sociopathic. Nope.
Absolutely. It's one of the reasons why we broke up.
Yeah, that'd be number one on my list. Number one on my list. Your eye's gross. Stop touching it.
No eye touchers, please.
No.
Touching your eye, you weirdo. Justin says, just ordered my Jam That Jam t-shirt. Hashtag Jam That Jam. Thank you very much, Justin. Bobby Dante said, my daughter is 5 and made better predictions for this show than I did. How have I survived for 28 years? We're watching y'all from Baltimore, Maryland. Cheers.
Nice. Girls are really smart, especially like young girls. Like they just grow up to like be even smarter. So like be ready for that.
Picky Third World Eater says, so we've had 2 comments that are quite similar. One of them, one cool dog, says, Denise, hide your grandmother from Sean.
She hasn't seen Sean, actually. She never has.
And Picky Third World says, hide your grandma, Denise. Thirsty Sean might be lurking on her Facebook page.
Oh my God.
You do run the gauntlet if you make it here on stream.
I'm gonna have to do an introduction for the Raw stream. My grandpa's gonna have to try and take SRS out though. He might not like that.
That's it. Get your grandpa in the
someone needs to
background
take
with the
him
knuckle
out.
dusters on. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
That's so funny.
Peter Mullen says she hasn't seen Sean. Sean's seen her.
oh yeah.
Stop it. That's hilarious.
Sean's already plotting. That's it. The flower's on the way.
Oh god. All right, I'm just gonna go make myself a drink. People,
Cheers.
Cool.
entertain yourselves without me.
All right.
I like that everybody planned their drinks and their snacks, and I just planned water. Man, next time I should have gotten some gummy bears.
Need something.
Yeah.
I think the other thing is like the drinks and the food is because it's like midnight here. So
Is it really mid?
This is
what
an
time
attempt.
is it right now?
This is it's midnight. It's about to be.
Oh.
It's like 5 to midnight. So
Oh man,
yeah, the show will end at like 5 in the morning here or whatever it is. But the
I'm
snacks
sure.
are mostly a way to keep me awake.
Oh
It's something mechanical to do to be like your body needs to function.
yeah, yeah. Man, well, it's for me. It's 3:56 p.m. So if I'm not functioning at this hour, I ain't gonna function at all at any point of.
What a lovely reasonable time to watch the telly.
Yeah, no, for reals, for
Yeah.
reals.
Man,
That's the nice.
is anyone excited for this match particularly? They've tried so hard to make it exciting as well. They've tried really, really hard to like
Do you
give it
think
some.
so?
I think the stipulation and stuff, like they've tried hard to build off the history and things, but I think people thought the kind of pairing of the two was a bit lazy in the first place, so it's not doing brilliantly.
Yeah.
So they're showing loads of little bits of different stipulations that could be happening: a cage, a chair, a kendo stick.
Oh, I wonder what it'll be.
If it's a cage match, surely they would notice on the way to the ring there's a giant fucking cage hanging above the ring. Gee,
yeah.
I wonder what the stip is.
I just think like, what is it? I would just imagine it's got to be something weird.
Especially if they kept it on like a secret that's like up until now.
Yeah, because it makes you wonder. Like, because the thing was the leak was that it was a TLC, right?
No, my prediction was ladder match.
Yeah, but there's been talk of it being a TLC match somewhere, but that might have been just like a testing of the water thing. Like, let that get out there, see how people react to the idea of it being a TLC match, and if they go, "Well, that sounds rubbish," then they might be like, "Damn, we have to think of something better, something more inventive." Lovely. Right, I'm gonna run
lovely
and grab a
question
fan.
from Devin that says Denise is awesome. Can we keep her? Yes, I've subscribed to her channel.
Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel.
Sorry, Sean's. I'll wait till Laura gets back, but Sean's in the chat.
Oh, is he? Oh, he missed my grandma. Everybody, you're gonna have to explain that to him.
No, I think that's why he's come in. I think everyone's messing
The word of my grandma got around. Stop it! That's hilarious.
And he can see, he clearly saw, because I saw him in the chat and I laughed at his message and he just sent me another one going, I can see you laughing, Luke. I know that you're here. Yeah, he said, what Mum actually said was, Sir Senpai Dong Lord, please come Farquaad me like I deserve.
Wait, what? Oh man, I can't. But the word plays are so funny.
Yep, Sean's very excited now.
That's so funny. Try to see what's going on. All right, we're about to get started here.
Yes. I'm going to miss the unsanctioned match. I've got a week off next week.
Do you now?
I'm taking the week off work. I'm going to go see my parents.
Oh,
who I haven't
cool.
seen since March, so I'm going to go stay at theirs for a couple of days.
Nice. Where are they based out of?
So they're based in Herefordshire, which is like, it's far up north. It's quite close to Wales. So yeah, really looking forward to going and seeing them. Actually, it's going to be really nice.
that'll
They're
be
getting a
nice.
big extension done on their house, so I'm going to go and help them out with that. My dad's doing a lot of the labor work.
Keeping Dad busy.
Exactly. Keep my old man busy. So I'm going to go help him out for a bit.
I tracked down a fan, and now I am so much better.
Wait.
Also, yeah. So Laurie, update. Sean's in the chat. He's very excited about the possibility of a grandma appearance.
Is he? Sean's up in the chat.
Sean's up in the chat. Lindsay says, will we see a women's intercontinental champion again?
Does your guys' Does your guys' screen say to continue watching, subscribe to the channel? Or are you guys not seeing that? Okay.
No, we're not saying that.
Let me make sure mine's
Oh, Denise, what have you done, mate?
Yeah.
So if I was going to do it with anyone, a women's intercontinental champion, I would do it with Ronda if she came back, or I would do it with Tessa if they're going to sign Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, that's a good shout. Actually, yeah. Yeah, because apparently when they were talking about Tessa coming in, they were going to fast track her straight to the main roster. Just bypass NXT completely.
All right. Sorry, I didn't know I had to actually switch it from my phone so that it can play.
We're getting a creepy package to begin with.
So I'll ask you, Denise, do you think we'll see a women's intercontinental champion again?
Say that again?
Do you think we'll see a women's intercontinental champion again?
You know what? I don't know, but I know that a lot of people have been clamoring for more women's belts. And I know people have been asking for that. And given that there are just like so many women on the roster, I can definitely see it as being a sort of possibility.
Yeah, I could certainly see them introducing more belts. Like certainly a women's mid-card title. I think if they do Evolution 2 this year, I think we'll definitely get a mid-card title. I could certainly see, I don't know, I shouldn't say for definite, but I could certainly see them introducing one.
Yeah, and it would be a good way, especially if they are going to do Evolution for a second time. That would be a nice little bonus.
We got bad one, Ramby bad. Let's hope the Fightful WrestleTalk Alliance goes better than the ECW WCW one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stu says I did say the European Union then. Wrong one. Undisputed Era to turn up tonight and challenge Drew after he beats Dolph.
Ooh.
I think if you're going to debut the Undisputed Era, you do it at SummerSlam. You do it 4 years after they debuted at TakeOver Brooklyn. That's when you do it.
I feel like we need some more too for Raw. I think we need some more little surprises. We had some last week, which was nice, but I think we need some more just to kind of keep the interest going, that anything unexpected can happen on the show. I think that's one of the big things that Raw is lacking, is that they need that surprise element, that anything can happen on the show.
True. But then if people aren't tuning in general, then I guess you want to kind of flag up that there's going to be a surprise ahead of time, which is very hard to do. So maybe having someone surprise debut at the end of this is a good way to be and they're going to be on Raw tomorrow. So
that too.
Now tune in.
That too.
That, or we can just, get more Ric Flair. Fill the gaps with Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair and maybe Hogan.
Brian Gallagher thinks that Shayna should be the one to win the IC title.
Ooh.
Shayna's a good shout.
Yeah, but they don't like Shayna.
Yeah.
They really don't like her. Even her big dominant comeback this week was against disposable ninjas, wasn't it?
It was really random. I was happy to see her, but it just didn't make any sense.
Oh, look at this AR.
Oh, they added extra.
Yeah, they've really panned it out, haven't they?
Yeah.
So who we got for this one? I think I've gone New Day to retain.
I'll go with them retaining as well, actually.
I went with it's Shinsuke and Cesaro, right?
It is indeed.
Yeah, I went with them.
Ospreay going in big with the title change to kick things off.
Yeah.
We also got some very controversial statements up in the chat. Kaving JC says, I do love WrestleTalk, but I'm sorry. Taylor Swift is garbage.
Just hang out with me for like one day and I'll convert you. Come in. I will let you into my cult. I'll be the Messiah. The Swifty Messiah.
Hold your eye, like pin your eyes open and make you watch Taylor Swift videos back to back.
Like Clockwork Orange. Michael Dominguez says Sasha wins, Bailey loses. What would be your finishers? Mine would be a hammer DDT. Hashtag La Sombra. Lucha Party could be good. Okay, we've got a lot here. Lucha Party could be as good as the Lucha Brothers, but they're booked terrible.
They are booked really badly.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been like that from the start, so I don't even see that changing. And you know, the times that they've had, you know, they've been highlights in a lot of their matches, so it's not like they can't, you know, do it. It's just they don't have that serious factor to them.
Well, they fulfill the luchador role, which in WWE terms is to do some flips and never win anything. You know, and there's only really like WWE only really has room for one Japanese person at a time to actually do anything. They only have room for one luchador to do anything, and they currently have Rey Mysterio. So, don't need any more to do anything else. Like, you know.
That's why I like how they're treating like Santos Escobar on NXT. I think they should have pushed Andrade a lot more, though. I think his intensity, his hype, sort of went down in the past few weeks. Angel Garza.
Yeah.
Seems like they like him, so they're doing good with him. So, you know, seeing some hope.
Yeah, I think they've had really good presentation, and I think Santos Escobar's fantastic on.
I like last week's
love Legado del Fantasma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually quite enjoying the it's not a subtle storyline, but there's sort of mini storyline they're doing where Charlie Caruso is like infatuated with Angel Garza, and he's just going, handing her a rose. There's a segment they did on Raw where she was then infatuated with Hanson from the Viking Raiders, and Angel Garza was like, "The hell, man."
And it connected because they had been teasing it all along in those vignettes where like all the girls were like, you know. I actually thought that was pretty hilarious. Hey, guy gives you a rose, you smile.
There you go, everyone. That's good life advice. That's just good life advice.
There we go. Ooh.
Right, so are we... I might have missed the commentary say this, but is it both people had to go through, or is it just one table break and the match is over?
I'm going to assume it's one table break, right?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything, but... Shinsuke and Cesaro is a great team.
Yeah. It's sad that it's like just another random team for Cesaro. He's just got out of a random team.
Yeah. Admittedly, he does just make it work every single time because he is genuinely incredible. But nice. That was good.
God,
sequence.
New Day are good. Big fan of Big E. He's so great.
Oh, yeah. And he's been a standout since day one, man. Day one. I wonder what awesome spot Kofi is going to do tonight. You just know there's going to be one. And a few, maybe.
Yeah, I can't really imagine.
Jump off the plexiglass.
I'm trying to just like put through my brain like what moves does everyone do that could go through a table? Like,
oh, that looked nasty.
Oh, hell. Crikey.
Oh dear. Gross.
Oh, so we're not taking it easy tonight then.
No.
Shotzi Blackheart loves it.
Yeah, she's so fired up all the time.
Yeah. She sells it, man. She has charisma even when she's just being a fan.
Mm.
I've just seen the back of a picture of Woods. It's get well soon Woods. All over his gear.
Oh, is it? Ah. Poor old Woods.
Poor old Woods.
I mean, he's getting a lot of gaming time in, I imagine. So
I was going to say, he's keeping himself busy.
yeah. Oh, Kofi. Oh. Cheeky little sliding drop kick as well there from Shinsuke.
Do you see that clip from Up, Up, Down, Down, where the Miz was getting shouted at by Maurice for playing a video game while she was trying to do a business meeting?
Really? That's amazing.
They were just having this full-on row.
I haven't seen their show, but I heard they're really funny though. Like especially the Miz. I heard that he's pretty likable on the show.
I've only I've seen. Oh no!
Sorry?
I've not seen Cannonball.
Have you seen Cannonball, this new show?
Not yet. I've been wanting to see it, but the ratings seem pretty good so far for the show.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually had a chance to see it yet. But I've been wanting to. I'm gonna watch it. I know I'll at least watch one episode or so.
Yeah.
I do like big silly game shows like that.
Yeah. Same.
Oh, did it by Cesaro.
Takeshi's Castle, mate.
Takeshi's Castle. That's why I love the Titan Games. Titan Games is the greatest. I genuinely became obsessed with that last week.
Really?
So, yeah, loved it.
Oh. Crikey.
Oh, okay. Oh, I almost thought that was.
Oh no, the spear.
Oh.
Whoa,
That's
horrible.
another move that makes me feel very, very bad.
Yeah.
I seriously thought he was going to go through the table on that one.
Yeah. That was very well spaced.
Yeah.
That is just a horrible. That's just horrible for both people. Like, oh, bleh. Oh, here we go.
Oh man! And the way the table's set up on that like slant.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think so. I think Kofi's gonna stand on top of the. Someone gonna stand on top of the plexiglass.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I
and he has
said. That's what I
there.
said.
He has space there to do it.
Oh no, he's going back in the ring.
Is he gonna do this sort of? Is Biggie's gonna chuck him
Oh
over?
man, what are they gonna do? All right. Oh.
No!
Oh! That was proper Wile E. Coyote. Just like,
Yeah. Doing.
donk.
Yeah, little stars.
That was really well covered, though. I really like the way they like Big E standing in the way, completely covered Shinsuke getting up there.
No, I don't get to make very often. Kofi gets Wile'd into a table.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. He picked up some mad speed there.
So much speed for so much knees.
Yeah.
Come on,
Uh-oh.
E.
Oh no. See you, mate. Oh, not happening.
Oh, come
See
on,
it.
E. Oh! Oof.
Like Shinsuke just sold Cesaro out there completely. He was like, "Yeah, you go. I'll let you get suplexed." Because what we need is more tables.
Oh yeah.
I think they should do a tables match one time where when they get in the ring, someone just goes around and fills the entire outside bit with tables.
Oh, like almost like if it's like a floor, but with like
Yeah.
a table. Yeah. Oh, nice.
And so it's like impossible to get out of the ring. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The trustful. Oh, see you later, Cesaro. I mean, they are just getting rinsed, Shinsuke and Cesaro. Ooh.
Oh man.
God, that trust falls. It's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how
All
he
right,
makes
what
that.
are they
I don't know how he makes
planning
that
here?
safe. Yeah,
There you
that's
go,
it.
Michael
More
Cole's backing you up.
tables.
Ooh, they're doubling it.
Here we go. Well, that feels like the pile that someone's going through.
Yep. You love to see it.
Kofi, pay attention, mate.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke's clearly
He's
got something
hyped,
going
man.
on.
Kofi,
Shinsuke
man,
trying to
come
hold him down.
on. That was bad tag team work, Kofi.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, dearie.
Oh, see you later, Kofi. Shinsuke, get involved, mate. Oh! Boom.
Dumped him down.
You go down now. Oh, big ending.
Swing.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that's going to do more damage to Shinsuke, frankly, that move. That's like hitting him with a hammer.
He's a big boy.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Kingston.
Man, so
Ooh.
many good teases.
Kofi is just
Oh,
launching
man,
it
freaking
all over the
Kofi,
place.
man.
What else can I jump off?
Parkour.
He's just like hitting it, man. Bam, bam, bam.
Here we go.
Back towards the double tables.
Disgusting. Oh, no.
Anxiety levels
no,
going up.
No. No, that's not nice.
Oh, and the way he's facing too.
Nah, but unfortunately, Kofi set that spot up, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that angle, that camera
you
angle.
just run up and kick him in the head.
No way! Oh, damn! Dude, that was sick!
That was nuts. And new champs.
Oh, it's boss. And I predicted it right. In your face.
Wow.
Nice. Cesaro is going to end his career with WWE being one of the most decorated tag team champions in history, having never worked with the same person twice.
Yeah. Gonna have a quick look actually to see how many times he has won the tag belts. Accomplishments. WWE.
That was sick, man. Oh, God. And then afterwards, the added effect of Shinsuke, like, jumping off of the steps, it was, like, all happening at the exact same time.
So he is a five-time Raw Tag Champ, 4 times with Sheamus, once with Tyson Kidd, and he is now a 2-time SmackDown Tag Champion, once with Sheamus and once with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, Cesaro's catching up to the New Day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. And that swing
great,
too,
man.
when he got picked up.
Boom.
That was sick.
Man. That was a wicked spot to fend on, though. That was so good.
I'm assuming he's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
What is Cesaro going to do?
Joe Cage says, Joe Cage said, what's your prediction for
Shinsuke's like, pay me like one of your French girls.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe Cage, what's your prediction for match of the night? Mine is Drew versus Dolph. Sasha versus Asuka is my match of the night prediction.
I'm with you on that one. Sorry, excuse me.
I think for me, it's either going to be Sasha and Asuka, or maybe, I think I said this earlier, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt. You never know. It'll be like maybe like a really nice surprise.
Yeah, I think Ray and Seth has potential to be really good. I think I imagine the ending is going to be hokey. But,
it's got to be.
Jordan says, evening, gents and lady, joining here from South Africa. 2 questions for you. What's the match you're most looking forward to? And when the next shakeup happens, who would you put where? Much love from Jordan.
Ooh.
So I think for me, like the match I'm most looking forward to again is Sasha Asuka. I'm so into that feud and I'm so into that match. When the next shakeup happens, I'd like to see.
I would like to see Shayna on SmackDown.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think that would be a needed touch and maybe an opportunity for her to sort of get like a really good shining moment.
Yeah, that's a really good shout.
Yeah. So I would go with that in terms of shakeup.
I feel like
how plain
needs
Mickey's emoji is.
I feel like SmackDown needs an injection into their women's division as well. Like while Bayley's doing great work, it doesn't feel like she has any like legit challenges. As much as I love Nikki Cross, like Nikki doesn't feel like she is in the same way that Sasha feels like a contender to Asuka.
She hasn't been built up that way. Like, she's a great character and everything she does is flawless, but she doesn't have that. I don't think she has that hype behind her.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown's women's division is a bit one-dimensional, really, isn't it? Really, because it's all about Sasha and Bayley.
It's a shame as well when you got such an amazing like roster of people in there as well.
But it's all just because they don't want to pull the trigger on the feud, right? Like yet, and they haven't wanted to. They've sort of haven't wanted to do it for so long. When it happens, it's going to be incredible, I think. But until it happens, the notion that it might happen overshadows everything else that's going on.
Bayley. She's totally just like,
bumping the belt into the plexiglass. That's so funny.
I was trying to think of like a nice term to say it. I was like, oh, there ain't no nice term.
No,
she's just bumping it,
just belly bouncing.
Yep.
She's tapping that plexiglass. Okay, so my prediction for this match was that Sasha was in some sort of way going to help Bayley retain here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was my original.
Bayley to retain.
Oh yeah.
I think Bayley retains here, and she does not want Sasha to be Sasha Dos Belts. Stops her winning in the main event.
You think it's the main event?
Say again?
Do you think it's the main event?
I mean, I hope it's the main event. I hope Sasha Asuka is the main event. Oh, Nikki.
Me.
Nice. Oh, Nikki is focused right now. This is going to be a fun one. I feel it.
Yeah. Feel it. This should be good, actually. I'm just loving Bailey at the moment. I think she's so great. I never would have thought that a Bailey heel turn would work.
No.
I'm very glad to be wrong.
Yeah, especially because like in the start, like she was a little rocky in those promos. Like it just kind of felt like, ooh.
Yeah.
I think they found their characters though. I think they've also just been given they've had the benefit of being given so much screen time since lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like since the no fans era of WWE, they've just been on every week. And on Raw as well. Like they've really had the benefit of like lots of appearances to really nail down who this Bailey and this Sasha are.
Mm-hmm.
And they found something really good. I think the sort of bratty high school level trash talk
like
is really good.
Cockiness, yeah. It's different from the Iconics.
Yeah.
Like from their character, yeah. Two different types of mean girls.
Yeah. It's weird though, because I think the Iconics are so funny in person. Like their Instagram stuff's really, really funny.
Oh, really?
Like they used to do this really amazing. They used to just do when they were in NXT. They used to do this whole thing where they just wound up Kenta the whole time. Like they'd always just be like, "Oh, Kenta, we love you." Like obviously when he was his AOS Army, and they'd just be like following him around, annoying him.
So Nick just hit a finish. She's going to get through for a second then.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
yeah, but all the Kenta stuff was just so funny. And then when they were in the ring, they were just like, they just loved them shouting. And I just wasn't as into that as like, they are actually legitimately hilarious. Like I remember one of the times when they were just like, they'd lost the belts or something. And they were going backstage to be interviewed by Kathy Kelly, and Billy Kay just broke down in the middle of the corridor, just going, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" And Kathy Kelly was corpsing a storm.
Are you joking me?
Yeah, they've definitely grown on me, the Iconics. I will say that much. Dude, Nikki didn't come to play, man.
Yeah. Oh, Nikki is a cross-body machine.
Do something, Banks.
Sasha's dressed like she's made a Jushin Thunder Liger costume out of belts. Oh, that was a great shot. Things to notice in the R-Truth quiz that happened earlier, Alexa Bliss has hundreds of Mickey Mouse ears stuck up on the walls of her house.
I've seen her photos of that. It's pretty cool.
No, it's like insane. So many.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I also think like the meaning behind why Disney is so important to her is like really nice too, because you know she talks about like the issues that she faces as a young girl. So like how Disney sort of helped her in that way and sort of stayed with her for the rest of her life is pretty nice. Like there's meaning behind her fandom.
Yeah. Fun fact for you: I can't wear Mickey ears.
Why not?
It pushes my ears forwards.
Really?
Yeah, I can show you. In fact,
here we go.
I'm excited.
Luke in a face mask as well pinches his ears like this.
They look fine.
You're getting away with that, mate. That's fine.
Yeah, they don't look bad.
Whoa.
I tried on some other ones when I was in Disney Japan, and it was really pushed my ears forward. These actually fit me okay. They just lean forward a little bit.
Do you think
I was gonna say the glitter is really doing stuff for you right now.
I like it. I'm into it, Luke. Keep it for the rest of the stream. Okay. This is it, Luke. We're crossing boundaries. We're discussing we've been discussing fears for the pre-show, like getting over our fears of heights and tarantulas and stuff, and now you're getting over your myctophobia.
Myctophobia.
We're gonna be much better people coming out of this. And we'll have seen some wrestling.
Got like that. Yeah.
That's so funny. That's gonna be the next drawing. You with the Mickey ears. I can't wait to see that.
Very nice rose gold Mickey ears. All the way from Japan.
Bailey's getting herself checked out.
Oh no, she's trapped.
People always fall for that one. Right, here we go. Oh, she's taking a mick.
She is taking the mick, isn't she? Oh, Bailey. Don't stand for it, mate.
Don't take it. Oh, no. Not the Bailey to belly. Devastating.
It is devastating. It is devastating, mate. Into a crossface.
Or a Nikki face, as she calls it.
Nikki crossface.
Oh!
Bailey to belly. There it is. Go on now.
How could she kick Sasha like rolling her eyes there? Sasha's like,
Sasha's expressions are hilarious.
Finish her off, Bailey. Now's the time, mate.
Oh. Love it. Go on. Avalanche Bailey to belly? Question mark? No.
She's going for a superplex.
Sasha.
Superplex.
She's
Leg
looking on
admin.
so proud.
Oh.
That was a fun camera angle for that as well.
They should really smash that as well. Like, no fight from Nikki Cross. None of that, like, oh, your legs aren't cooperating. I have to punch you a few times to get you to the side. No, I'm going to put you up there and I'm going to do it.
Oh, man.
Roll up.
Almost stole it there.
And the knee. Oh.
Come on, Bailey. You've got this, mate.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Can't imagine they'd be
I'm not
like,
worried.
well, let's put the SmackDown title on Nikki Cross.
Oh, they had time to have a nice hug in there.
Ah, that's friendship.
Oh, dear.
I can't see them ever turning on each other. Oh,
No. Yeah, we're definitely getting some Sasha in a minute.
she's getting ready. The blueprint's getting ready.
Yeah. She, like, with the rings and the belts, she must be, like, double the weight.
That's probably true.
Oh, those belts are no joke. Like, they're heavy, man.
Come on, baby.
You know what? I'm finding myself rooting for Nikki now.
Oh, Denise, come on.
I know. I can't. I feel bad. I gotta root for the underdog here. Poor Nikki. She's trying.
She's trying.
She's trying. We interviewed her in January when they were over the BT Sport thing, and we got her to do like a. She was wonderful. She was so lovely, and we got her to do like a support WrestleTalk bumper, like just to record one. It took her like 8 attempts to get it right.
How cute! What part did she keep messing up on?
Oh, every like.
pick.
Yeah, it really was like take your pick. It was like every single bit. Like it was support she'd get wrong, then it was WrestleTalk she'd get wrong. Give us a subscribe she couldn't say.
That's so funny.
She was so wonderful.
Here we go. Oh, ouch. Oh, Nikki's just nailing it now. Kick it. Alexa with a limited amount of encouragement.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Nikki's now getting really ready.
There are more layers.
Like an onion. Back to Shrek references.
I was gonna say like Kurt when he starts taking off them straps.
Karaoke dance party.
And who would have thought Shrek would have been such a big focal point of today's stream?
They actually do have a wrestling match in Shrek, though, don't they? When he competes in the tournament.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh, Bailey!
Absolutely dumped
Oh,
herself.
mate. She's totally Braun Strowman herself then.
Ugh. The runaway choo-choo.
Oh.
Oh, purge off the apron, is that?
Oh, my.
Gross.
Bloody hell.
Absolutely foul. Now against Sasha. Oh, my God.
Oh. Wicked.
I'm watching Sasha closely right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Bailey's
Bailey
back up
basically
first and fighting.
I was going to say,
Nikki just
basically
popped
no
straight up.
selling that.
What is this, New Japan?
These Sasha expressions, I can't.
This match is getting some time. It's great.
Yeah.
You got to think because it's going to play in later on as well. Like it's.
Here we go. Here's Sasha.
She's giving her the belt.
All right, what's she gonna do?
No,
Just giving her the boss thing. Little knuckle dusters.
She did. Oh, there she goes.
Bosh.
There you go.
There it is.
Yay, my prediction was right.
Yes, Bailey.
Nice.
Sasha interference.
She gave her the boss knucks.
Boss knucks. Very good. I like that a lot. That was good fun.
That was really good.
And they gave it some time too, which was pretty nice too. Good job for Nikki. That was a nice, nice moment for her.
Yeah.
To have this match.
Yeah, she didn't feel too fillery there. Like it was, there were enough really close moments and really good use of her moveset. That purge off the apron. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the comments. Peter Mullins says, "Who has the more unsafe work environment, Vince McMahon or Sean Ross Sapp?"
Well, I'll vouch for the SRS thing then, since I'm the since that's my only one then.
Oh, Jake Hager thinks, or Jake Hager is rock hard, thinks that Dolph is going to win tonight and Otis is going to cash in on Dolph.
Ooh.
I forgot about
that is a great shout.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten about that.
Demonic Zeus says, Denise, do you prefer old country Taylor or mainstream pop Taylor?
Mainstream pop Taylor.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, a fan of Love Story.
Oh, yeah. That one's a good one.
Bobby Stevens with a very nice donation said, couldn't think of anything to say. Just take some money. I've subbed to Denise's channel.
Oh, thank you. I like how honest he is. I had nothing to say, but here's some money. I like that.
Nate John Sunday said, remember the Hell in a Cell match that was stopped because Seth went too far and was going to hurt the Fiend, but ripping an eye out is fine? This company. Timothy Beatty with a good question. Who is Cesaro's best random tag partner? Tyson Kidd, Jack Swagger, Rusev, Sheamus, or Nakamura? I liked the bar.
The bar was great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like he had more to do with more time there.
I think they gelled really well, those two. So it's just like, and they just had a lot of fun with being the bar. I don't think him and Shinsuke have been a tag team long enough really to have found their thing properly yet, but I'm sure they will.
Are we getting ready for the swamp?
Is it time?
It's checking the swamp karaoke
this is
dance
giving me
party.
Dracula vibes. No, this is
We're
giving me Frankenstein
or is it just a Firefly
vibes.
Funhouse? I think it's just a Funhouse episode.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ooh. I like this. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh dear. This is the horror show. This is the true horror show.
I mean, at least they know it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a shame they couldn't have worked that out before the segment aired.
But it's a bit like the Bailey, This Is Your Life. A segment that really just completely tanked and bombed. And so the next week they were like, yeah, that was a terrible segment, wasn't it? What a terrible thing we put on.
This reminds me of like a mad scientist. Like every single villain ever.
He's so good.
That was nice.
That was nice. I'm
face.
I'm quite looking forward to the swamp match. I really am. Lil Goat says Sasha versus Asuka is going to be epic. It's going to be great. Lamari says, excuse me, I thought it was going to happen at Backlash, but I still smell the Bliss Cross split.
You think?
Well, according to Lamari, yeah. I don't know if those, but I mean, yeah, maybe.
It just doesn't feel like that's where the focus is at right now.
Nah, and there's been too much talk of splitting all the other tag teams as well. Like the Iconics have been reported to be splitting. There's been talk of Asuka and Kairi Sane splitting. Bailey and Banks are going to split. Like we can't also do Nikki and Alexa because who's going to be the... I think Nikki and Alexa are going to piggyback off the way that match was won by Bailey to get a tag title shot. And that'll be how Sasha and Bailey lose those. And then Sasha and Bailey can move on to their feud.
Yeah, I just don't see it yet for them.
Before we get ready for our next match, there's a super chat I just wanted to read here from Trenton Brown. Says, hot take, Shrek's drop kicks are greater than Okada's.
Wow, that's a big time hot take right there.
Yeah.
That's a really spicy take.
Yes, we should do a compilation video comparison. Who really does the best drop kick?
There you go, Denise. You're looking for new content to make, man.
There you go.
The full Nelson. Who would have thought 2020 that could be your finisher?
Whew. All right, let's see what he's going to say.
Oh, they're in. Is Crew's not there?
I was like, where is he going with this? What?
What?
No.
No way. No. Surely Apollo's
come
music is going to
on.
hit.
Let's hear some music. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, something's got to happen right now. This can't be happening.
Does this also mean that Ollie's going to get the point as well because he went for MVP?
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Okay, cool. MVP's the champ then.
Wait, is that really what we're going with?
Real?
I think they might do. Are they going to do an impromptu match between? No, Apollo's going to turn up now, surely.
All right, this just looks weird.
Apollo isn't cleared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Apparently they made an announcement that Apollo's not cleared.
When did they make that
Maybe
announcement?
It might have been when we were chatting. We obviously just missed the announcement.
Oh,
Well, there was no match, so I'm going to throw it out.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking was going here this direction at all.
It's kind of weird to play this to do the segment anyway and just not do it. Oh well, I think MVP as United States champion is like actually better, but
Yeah.
It did really feel like that if that had gone ahead, like if Apollo had been cleared and the match was going to go ahead, that you would do MVP loses here to set up Bobby Lashley versus Apollo, and then Bobby Lashley wins the US title with MVP running him. That would just be much better.
I remember everybody was like freaking out when Apollo won. They're like, oh, this is so awesome for him. He's worked so hard. This is a great moment for him. And then that's it. It's just, I don't know.
Jonathan Hedman says, putting you on the spot, can you each come up with a new dusty finish based on tonight's matches? Bloody hell, Hedman. Like that's a heck of a question to ask, like with absolutely no prep whatsoever. That's proper like Adam Fantasy booking stuff. But crucially, subscribing to the Queen now, jam that jam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I get so happy whenever people say they're subscribing to my channel.
Lynn Bell says, might not be watching the pay-per-view, but definitely watching your reactions. I think it's funnier this way. Also, thanks for my No Rolls Barred Patreon tea. It's awesome. Hashtag jam that jam. New episode of No Rolls Barred will be out next Friday, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's going to be a two-parter this time. So yeah, there's one this Friday coming, and there's one at the end of the month as well.
That's
if you're
right.
a patron, obviously. So yeah, you'll have one. You'll have one on Friday and one on the following Friday. I think this one was really good, actually.
Oh, is it time? It's time, guys. For the eye for an eye.
The eye match.
Eye for an eye.
Last couple of super chats before we get into the match. Six Fingered Jake said, how great will it feel when fans get to return to the arenas?
Oh, so good. I'm watching New Japan have like people. It felt like such a beautiful blessing. I was like, oh, they're so lucky. I just don't know when it's going to happen for us, especially here in the United States where everybody is so divided. Like, I don't know. I pray that things get better.
Well, Freddie says, hola, Denise, here for some lovely time with the boys. Amazing to be watching y'all tonight after a rough weekend mentally, but this is an excellent distraction. Jam that jam.
Oh, hope
Best of luck to you, Freddie. Hope, yeah, absolutely, man. Hang out with us and have a wicked time. Santos says, love this trio. Cheers. And cheers to you.
Cheers. I've run out of drink.
My grapefruit gin.
I have the healthy alternative water.
Water, yeah. This is it, Denise. The sag is going to happen. It's happening soon. The slump's going to begin.
Yeah, I'm gonna start drooping after this, depending on what happens. Okay.
Nate Drop Surname says, great to see Denise on the live stream. Definitely gained a new fan and follower here since you started crushing it on WrestleTalk. Lovely time with all the people.
Thank you so much for that nice comment.
And lastly, Brizzy Brubs with some speculation says, I'm sure Cruz has tested positive for COVID. Makes sense because he's not been on TV for a while. Same with Austin Theory.
Yeah,
I wanted.
I wanted to say that, but I felt like that wasn't something that we should just assume. But then again, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah. Gonna say, I mean, I don't know, but maybe. Who knows?
It's definitely a possibility, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The following is an ice cream scoop match.
Well, before we get in, Brandon says his prediction is Dominic's going to pledge his allegiance to Seth Rollins in order to save Rey Mysterio when he loses this match.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, I thought they were.
Do you lose just by losing the eye? Is that like what are the rules?
Yeah, the match ends when an eye is extracted.
Yeah, or not like a pin, and then you get to scoop the other guy's eye out,
no,
like a sort of
match ends with eye scooping.
I really thought this was going to be done like in a cinematic sort of way, but it's not looking that way.
Straight up, they're just going to have to work out how to do that.
Do they need like weapons, or can you just take out an eye with the hand? That's my question here. Like, do you need like a spoon? But then afterwards, is he going to hold it? Are we going to see a close up? Okay.
He's going to hold it. Ugh.
It's going to be like a little egg yolk.
They're just going to be doing that kids game thing where you do that.
Oh, he's got
pliers.
Yeah, he's got, there you go, pliers.
He's brought pliers.
See, I told you.
Seth comes prepared.
I might cry after this.
Pliers. That is the wrong tool. That is the wrong tool.
Told you, melon baller. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's not going to work for an eye, Seth. You blinking idiot.
Too small? Does it open big enough?
Yeah, he's not the messiah of DIY, is he?
DIY experts are going to weigh in on this and evaluate and say, like, nah, that's not the way you go about taking out an eye. This is how you do it without spending too much money on weapons or pliers, whatever. Oh, my God. I am scared for what's going to happen. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Ray's already in the ring. Oh, Seth, you got distracted, mate.
But it's fine because Ray's got no depth perception.
Hey, it's an eye for an eye match. Like, you ain't coming out the regular way. Someone's out to get you.
Ray's he's on brand for this show as well with his purple and green gear.
I thought it was yellow and gray.
Is it yellow?
It's yellow at the top. The boots,
the
boots have got a bit of green in them, surely.
Yeah, and it's grey, yeah.
It's actually quite hard to look at. maybe that's on purpose so they can like.
Oh,
you won't notice.
You're probably right on that. I didn't even think of that. Oh man. You know what would have been funny if one of them came out wearing goggles.
Yeah.
Like, make it harder. You at least have to take off my goggles first.
Oh
no. Oh.
Here we go.
It's just cringe.
Oh, he's run away.
You're going to get nervous seeing him put those pliers next to his eye. I can feel it already.
That's it, Ray. Take his eye out with a table.
Oh my God, I'm getting nervous.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
This is officially.
Is it actual crowbar?
It's a tiny little rod, isn't it?
Oh, he's got the kendo stick.
It's a steel rod, apparently. Yeah, kendo stick.
This is definitely
a little steel rod, very close to the ice pick thing, the Terry Funk from the Terry Funk Jerry Lawler match.
This is so 2020, guys. This is it. This is the high point. This is the highlights.
Whoa. Amazing. Oh, he's so good,
Go on,
Ray. Go on, Ray.
Oh,
I mean, I've got Seth to win this.
I've got Seth to win as well.
I've got Ray to win.
Ooh.
Second time he's dodged that 619.
Maybe he's got like a little knife in his boots, like Will Smith in Wild Wild West, and then you do the 619, and that's what goes in and gets the eye out. That's how I do it.
That's your strategy for taking out a human eye.
So, yeah. It's complex.
Next question.
I am aware it's complex, but that's how I do it.
I suppose the next question is, will this be in 2K22 as one of the match stipulations?
Yeah.
No more broad panties. It's eye for an eye.
Oh. Keep knocking off my mouse ears.
That was gross. Foul. It was a bit where he bounced him up to that, like to vertical. I was like, is he going to accidentally just tip him off the edge? Like, oh. Yeah, of course he is.
Man, I can't believe this is a Rey Mysterio match.
Take your gloves off, Seth.
Got to get a good grip on those.
Nails would be useful in this situation.
Oh. You don't want to scratch the eyeball too much, though.
Denise.
Was that too visual? Too descriptive?
Disgusting. Sorry.
When he digs through that toolbox and pulls out like pizza cutters.
Such a reaction to that.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
When they're trying to fish his eye out with two kendo sticks, like
oh no,
chopsticks.
Like chopsticks, yeah, like chopsticks,
or like one kendo stick, like it's hook a duck, like.
Yeah.
Oh God, man! At this point, might as well chips and dip here with an eyeball.
Is that Boa?
He's going to go back to that kendo stick.
Oh my goodness,
Luke, get the eye out with it.
Yeah, that's it. Jab the end into it. You're gonna have to get another kendo stick, Rollins, and whittle it first.
Luke, by the way, when you check social media, you're gonna have a very nice surprise on there.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not gonna tell you. Just wink, wink. There's a nice surprise for you on there. I'm about to retweet it.
It is nice. I'm second, I'll put it up on the screen. 1 second. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Oh,
It's beautiful.
Oh,
It's
very nice. Thanks, and
stunning work.
So very lifelike.
Busy man,
Oh.
Xander.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is
They might as well rename this match the Square Peg Round Hole match. The amount of things that Rollins has tried to jam in his eye that just don't fit.
It's just like, but I feel like that wouldn't take the eye out. That would smash the eye out. You don't want to crush it.
Yeah. You don't want scrambled eye.
Yeah.
They were quite clear that you've got to extract the eye.
Yeah. Points are, I think, the more intact it is.
I think everyone's eyeballs are going to hurt after this match.
Good time to use a pen.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's an actual tool you want to use.
Oh, he hit the corner.
Oh, I hit the corner.
God.
Gotta check the eye. I'm okay.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
John.
Who would have thought that it was the same thing that gets many toddlers that would have been the Seth Rollins' downfall? Sharp edges.
They should have put a little bed so you can get the end of the bed, the part that always gets your foot.
Yeah. Oh, Ray's going for it as well.
Man,
Trying that same tactic. Do you think it's the same toolbox from the Hell in a Cell match as well?
I do at least think this gimmick does work so far. Like,
I want to know what's in that toolbox. Like, what are my options here?
Tape.
Have you seen Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Like mouse tools. Like, I need to see what tools are available.
Oh, here we go.
Aha, Seth, smart man, tie him up.
There's
that's not going to hold there, Seth, mate.
Yeah.
No, that's really bad knotting work.
Yeah, I was in Scouts long enough to know that was never going to work.
You've not even tied a knot there, mate.
No, he just wrapped it round.
Yeah, Ray's holding himself on that.
Man, I feel like untangling that's bothering me.
There we go.
I say, Ray's taking the time to actually untangle all of this.
There are actually quite a lot of sharp objects they've left scattered around the ring in various places now as well. Someone could actually.
Oh my God, Byron's just cringing.
Oh,
not
Ray. Nice.
Right to that one, mate.
Not nice. Less than okay.
Oh. Is Seth making sure his eye is still in there? What is that?
You need to check Denise. You don't just to make sure he hasn't lost the match already.
Yeah.
It's also maybe it's just unique to Seth because he is selling an injury.
True.
Okay. Right.
Oh
now
God.
this is smart.
No.
Putting the kendo stick in the post that you can throw him in. Okay, that works.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect. That's disgusting. This is foul. Oh, they're going to run him into it. No.
Oh, that was good.
Thank you, Ray.
When they realized Ray was the exact length of a kendo stick. Oh.
Man. Imagine how good this match would have been without this stipulation.
Up he goes.
Ray, I mean, this is all great and everything, mate, but you need to get the eye out.
What if he hits the 619 and when he hits them, the eye just flies out?
It cuts into really bad CG.
Yeah.
Takes an eye out of his head.
It splats against the plexiglass.
Yeah. Or it just becomes a cartoon version. Like you go from human form to animation.
He's going for the eye.
Well, like Kill Bill Volume 2.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that was a great reversal.
See you, mate. See ya.
Your eye's still there, Seth. It's fine, mate.
I'm okay. It's fine. I'm okay.
I can still see.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
I just realized the hashtag for this is eye for eye. Imagine when a non-wrestling fan clicks on that hashtag when it's trending.
Yeah, is it trending? No.
I don't know, actually. I think everybody's just using the Extreme Rules hashtag.
course, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's trending with Extreme Rules, so I guess that kind of counts.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ray's fired up now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Got caught picking something up. Oh, electric chair. Not nice.
Oh! Gonna stick to the eye. Oh!
Bloody
Freaking hell.
hell. Crumbs.
That was. Crivens.
Oh, Crivens. Look at that. Whee! Douche.
Oh.
Oh, and again.
Freaking Ray, man. It's crazy.
Bloody hell.
An absolute stack of man.
That looks pretty cool, though, how he slid out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I guess, like you said, Denise, like I almost feel this match would have been better if it didn't have this stipulation. Like I think it's have a really good match.
Amazing, because they can both work at a certain speed that, you know, it'd be pretty awesome to see. Oh,
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Finally, someone worked out that the best way to extract an eye is with a point.
Now got sharpened it up. He's gonna chopstick it out.
God, close that eye, Steph. Close it.
It's close. It's close.
Oh.
I don't even know how to take notes on this. I've just written lots of eye-based action.
I can't even read my own notes, so there's that.
They work over the ball.
619. There it is. 619.
Yeah, there's no way Ray's winning.
The eye did not come out.
Yeah. It didn't. Unfortunately, Ray hit his finisher and the eye didn't fall out. So we don't know what can happen now.
Even Ray's puzzle is like, now what do? I kicked him in the face and his eye didn't fall out. I'm all out of moves.
I feel like he was just like, I'm sorry, man. Oh, steps.
Here we go to the steps. Oh, Ray. Ray, you slipped, mate.
Oh, the stomp!
The stomp! That was wicked.
Now stomp him into an ice pick.
No, why would you do that, Ray?
Whoa.
Now he has options.
Oh.
Ray reveals his...
He's got one magic eye.
He's got... It's like your D&D character.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, it's close. It's close. Oh!
It just looks really scary, really bad.
Oh, low blow. Low blow.
Oh, that was minging.
That was.
I thought that was it.
I felt like his eye like clamped round it, like it was a mouth.
Yeah, like it was hugging his, like, I don't know what you call this area besides eye, but like the hole, the dead, I don't know.
Yeah.
Your orbital bone. He's got some blood there for sure.
Oh, I thought there was something on the ground. I was like, oh man.
Oh! Stop to the floor. I think this is it now. I think Seth's got this match won.
Oh yeah.
Where you at, Dominic?
Come on, Dominic, out you come so I can blind your father in front of you. you think they'll turn Rey Mysterio into Daredevil?
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Fight it, Ray. Fight it.
It's very close.
disgusting.
Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I'm going to have to, like...
The eye is in. The eye is in.
Are we just going to see, like, a ton of blood? What's next?
Christ.
What's... Is it out? Did the eye
Is he
fall
I don't
out?
know. I feel like we have to see
Oh, he's
blood
going
or
to stomp
something.
it.
Gonna stomp
Is he
it.
going to stomp him?
Oh,
Maybe
Seth.
not.
Oh my God, is it out? Is this it? Like, is this the moment? Is this the
I think
moment?
the eye's out.
The eye's out.
Oh yeah, he's holding it.
He's holding it.
Did you see Seth? Like he was going to run up to do something, and he turned away. And was like,
Oh, oh my God, Steph's gonna throw up. Steph's gonna throw up. Oh my God. Seth,
Oh, Seth.
Steph's puking. Oh my God. Okay, I don't even know if I want to see that. They're gonna have to give us the money shot, guys.
Take your hand away, Ray. Wow.
Is this really it?
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Where's the
It's
blood?
like a big comical eye.
Yeah, I mean, Seth being sick at the thing he's done is hilarious. Oh, man. Just do it cinematic, guys. For God's sake.
I'm so surprised we didn't get a shot of the eye socket, like, hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, blood and, like, guts and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
You could make, like, because, like,
that's what they set up.
Also,
Like, that's what they've sold this match on.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, if he's got a covering, you could put prosthetics underneath that and then rip that off and then rip that off and see the eye for a second and have it all smushed up and hanging out like.
Yeah, they could have definitely gone with that. I'm very surprised that we didn't see it. Like at least like some blood or something.
Yeah, I mean, I did really enjoy Seth's like turn to like go and get the stomp and then be like, oh, whoa. That was hilarious. I don't think it was meant to be funny. It was really funny.
I was going to say, it ended up being a bit lame in the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was like super tame.
Great match. Great match.
Yeah.
But the barf, though, I wasn't expecting that.
No. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad says, love this trio. Only thing missing is Louis Dangor, a.k.a. the Frank Grimes of WrestleTalk. I like Neon Palette. He won't even get that reference. Neon Palette, always lovely to see. Denise, how cheesy do you think the eye for an eye will be? Well, turned out it was actually a very good match with a bit of a lame finish.
Yeah.
It should have just been a stomp and they should have just called it off and not done shenanigans, I think, like.
Paul says maybe this should have just been an eye for an eye match. Loser loses the letter I from their name.
Imagine.
Jordan says, I wonder if Vince dislikes a wrestler enough, he will make people in the crowd chant boring. Maybe, possibly. DX Solo up in the chat. Hey, DX Solo said, hello, my name is Dom Mysterio. Hello, my name is Dom Mysterio. You blinded my father. Prepare to die.
I'm surprised we didn't see him at all, by the way.
I think he came out at the end, didn't he? Was he out for the finish?
I was just looking at the eye. Man, I'm sweating from that.
Don't at me says, I can't help but think of the villain from Far Cry 5 every time I see Seth now, especially with that beard and bun combo. Lynn Bell, cringing with you, Luke. Eye for an eye sounds so gory. Ew. Chris, I love Seth and Ray, but this match is ridiculous. Come on, WWE. P.S. My son Alex loves you, Luke. Oh, thanks, Chris. It was nice to get some love after I've been abused on Twitter all weekend because Sean's been riling people up. Jayla says, this is already making me feel queasy. Don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the actual eye gouging. Joshua says, I think John Cena is in the crowd. You just can't see him. Right. Brian Gallagher, that was such a bad ending.
Man, you could have achieved the same effect with just like blood capsules, like loads of blood capsules. Like
that's what I thought. Yeah,
pouring out, and then so you can't see it. You could like just obscure it completely. But no, instead they had him hold a comical eye.
I'm wondering if maybe they thought it was going to be just too gruesome to like have. But I mean, at the same time, like I think that's what everyone was just expecting.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hedman says they did a dusty finish. Chris said, I'm a stay-at-home mum. I've watched wrestling my entire life. All I can say is, wow, that match was, well, it was a match.
Yeah.
Adrian Riviera says, is Ray going to come back with a robotic eye now?
I hope so.
He's a real like, who knows? What other, what eye options are there? Glass?
Well,
robotic.
Someone's actually sent us a screenshot of the eye that you can see here, and it is. There it is. You can see it.
Yeah, that was the one I saw.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
I thought that was like gauze or something when they showed that.
Do you think that's a Tom Savini?
No, Tom Savini would do great stuff.
I think it's Savini.
Looks more like the robotic spider.
I bet you that's Savini. Yeah, that was bad. It's a shame because I think the match really worked and actually, like, the threat of the finish added to the match. I think, like, I don't as much as it was like, it would be nice to see them just have a regular wrestling match. I do actually think having the looming eye stipulation produced a lot of excitement just during the match of like as they sort of orbited around each other. Orbit, trying to snatch a look. But yeah.
We still have a lot coming on.
Some work there, didn't it?
So
we've got this. We've got the Drew and Dolph
match. Yeah.
We've got Asuka,
Sasha.
So are those the last?
That's it, right?
We still, and then we're about to see the swamp match. So 3 matches left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
Oh, it could be a nice little early finish for us, Laurie.
No, we're actually it's actually racing through because the threat was Luke. The threat was they were going to go back to 5-hour pay-per-views. So
I know. Yeah, we did hear that.
I've got shufties that they're not.
Could be in bed by 3.
Yeah, the dream.
Oh man, I can't get over what we just saw. I'm still replaying it in my head. I'm seeing images right now.
You mean like this one?
That's it right there.
Look at it. Oh.
See, and I didn't think that was the actual eyeball when they showed it because they showed it so fast. And then, like, I thought maybe the referee had given him like a towel or something. So I actually thought it was like a gauze. That's honestly what I thought.
You know what it looks like there because of the colors that Ray is wearing. Do you remember those toys, the crash test dummies?
Yeah. Do you know what? The entire match, I kept thinking he's dressed like a crash test dummy.
So he looks like that. Oh no,
so the fight is still to come. Maybe that's going to be the main event then.
Yeah.
Oh, you can ask a Sasha now.
You've undersold these women, WWE. This should be the main event.
Could have been the main event. Robbed.
Hashtag robbed. All right, I'm gonna turn on the AC. 1 second.
Look at Rick Hughes having a whale of a time.
Like Adam's review of the match. Remember the part of the Rollins versus Mysterio match when they wrestled? That was a nice time.
All
Just
right.
don't do the finish. Just don't do the finish. Like, just find a way around it.
Guys, update. WWE's the BT Sports official channel is retweeting it, saying that this is like it is the eye. It's not a mistake. It is the
That's
eye.
the eye.
There's a
That's
close
the
up
eye.
of it.
Oh no, not the eye of Rey Mysterio. Also, that's not even
Oh
his eye.
God.
His eye had gone all weird coloured, right? You know, this is
Yeah.
they plucked out Rollins, gouged out the eye that was already ruined, so like that it'd gone grey and misty. That's a perfectly white eye, a normal eye.
Well, at least now we all know what our eyes look like inside.
Yeah,
Fun
true.
fact. Oh, I can't stop looking at the close up though. Ooh, looks nasty.
There's a so Friday the 13th Part 3 is the 3D film. They had a scene in there where Jason squeezes a guy's head so much that his eye shoots out, and it's like a big 3D effect thing. I mean, it's here. This is what I was looking for.
Oh God, there it is. Yeah.
That's kind of what I was hoping they were going to do.
Imagine though, can you like it just like splats on the camera, man?
Because, like, really, there's not a lot of difference between these two effects.
No.
No. That's so funny.
Yeah.
And I wonder how many kids are out there crying right now. I would have cried. If I was like 10-year-old watching this, I would have cried for sure.
People love Rey.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if we're not counting the MVP match, which wasn't a match, I've had a clean sweep so far.
Well done, mate. I think
Nice.
the Andy probably will count that MVP match, though, because Apollo Crews have effectively lost via forfeit.
Yeah, but the match didn't go ahead, so I feel like you can't really call that. I feel like I'm just going to go into the form and change it now, Luke, because the match didn't happen. I refuse to be cheated because.
Oh, Sasha's ready, man. Sasha means business.
I'm so excited for this.
She's ready to be Sasha 2 belts.
Come on, Sasha. I obviously think Asuka's going to win, but I would really like Sasha to win.
Yeah, I think my money's on Asuka as well.
Yeah, I've got Asuka to retain. I'd like to see them do Asuka Shayna at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
Man, there's still so much more that they can do with Shayna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
So
anything. At the moment, currently anything they could do with Shayna.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, stop
But
putting
don't-
her on main event number one.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget the classic biting segment. That could have been on the horror show.
Yeah, true. Oh.
Man, I like everyone's scared tonight.
Yeah, it's really nice here, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like Kairi Sane putting on her serious face at ringside. That's my favorite bit. Nice.
Her smirk.
Bailey Segret. That's my friend. Oh.
Straight to the back statement.
Ooh. Almost like reverse echoes of the Bailey match with Nikki Cross.
Mm.
Finishes early.
Oh, just boot you down. Oh, I feel like we're going to get into a bit of lucha here.
Yeah. I think this is going to get plenty of time, this match.
It feels like it. Feels like that's what they're going for sure.
Yeah, here we go. Now sit on her.
Nice.
Straight over into an armbar.
Oh,
roll in. Asuka's so great, man.
Yeah, she's amazing. Whee! Off you go. Off you pop.
Oh. Asuka's like, not today. Not today. Oh.
Nope. Not having it.
I wouldn't mess with Asuka. Oh.
Nice.
Roast. Oh. Oh man.
That's
how that's supposed to look.
Yeah.
Asuka's hit that like a few weeks in like the last few appearances she's done, and people haven't jumped up enough to really take that move and make it look devastating. But coming off the top rope into that looked awesome. Oh my lord, Sasha.
Bailey. She's not liking
Bailey's worried. Don't like seeing Bailey worried. Oh, great work, Sash.
Brilliant. That was Lucha. Oh no!
She's held on. She's holding on. She's holding on.
Oh, horrific!
Stamp right to the chest.
I absolutely hate sunset flip power bombs after the Seth Rollins thing. I can't watch them anymore. Like they actually make me queasy.
Oof! Great sliding knee. Chicken wing.
Chicken wing. Oh, douche. Oh. Very cool.
It's so nice to see Sasha on pay-per-view as well.
Yeah.
Like just having an actual banging match on pay-per-view.
She really steps up though. Like I think that's the thing. It's like how many like Becky was obviously great, but I feel like Becky's last transcendent match that she had was the Hell in a Cell with Sasha.
100%.
And it,
Joint
it's quite
manipulation.
telling, isn't it? Like
I feel like the most consistent in terms of match quality, like no matter like where they're at, it's definitely Asuka and Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's incredible. Mm-hmm. Like obviously heavily featured and people have got bored of her, but man, she's so good. She gets a good match out of anyone.
Yeah, no matter what, too. Even if it's like on, regular show like Raw or something, or on a pay-per-view or whatever it is, like you can always expect a good match from her.
Like I put that tweet out because there's a video series I'm going to be doing. I put a tweet out saying like, "Is Charlotte Flair actually good?" And one of my favorite responses I got to that was one saying that everyone has their best match against Charlotte. That's Bret Hart levels of good.
Yeah.
Like, it's true
That's
as well.
true.
Like, everyone does have, everyone has their best match against her.
That's definitely a good way of looking at it. Like when your favorite matches tend to involve the same key people, there's something there. Might want to take a look at that.
I actually rewatched the Asuka Charlotte Flair match from Mania. It's the first time I've rewatched it since. God, it's a fucking great match. It's really good.
Just disappointing ending though, because I don't think people wanted Asuka to lose that streak yet.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't ready for it to end.
Too
but man, the
scared
match
of
is
pull
so
to pull the
good.
trigger. Like one of them should have won that year, right? Like that's Oh my lord. This has been great so far.
Yeah,
Very different from Bailey and Nikki. Asuka really needs this victory too to help solidify her reign, because at this point I still see it as, oh, she was handed the bout. So imagine like how many other people still see it that way. She needs to like say like, yeah, I got this bout, but like I hella deserved it, and here's why.
Yeah, no, totally.
Sasha's the right person to do that with as well, as long as you put her in a position to win the SmackDown belt pretty soon. Because otherwise you're just going to get everyone going like, oh, great. We make Sasha relevant again just to lose to someone at the opportune moment. Just like when she came back and took on Becky at Hell in a Cell. Do you remember?
Oof.
Oh. Go on, Asuka.
She's getting her, man, with those kicks.
Laying him in.
That day.
Brutal Dragon Stroke.
Oh, nice.
Right. That's a little bit out of Kairi Sane's book, isn't it? That back spinning back fist. Hip attack.
Nope.
Oh.
Meteora.
Get her, Asuka. Yes! Put her down. Go breaker. Oh, a little scratch to the head there.
I feel like Asuka's hair's rubbed off on her face. The colour of it. Here we go.
Go on, Asuka.
Oh.
Hip attack. Oh. Oof.
Oh, snap.
What's Banks?
What is she going to do?
She's going to try and German her off.
No.
Not today, sir.
No, thank you.
Not today.
I don't care how cool it would be if it actually happens.
Okay, now Asuka's going for it.
Someone's going to take this move. They've teased it too much now.
Yeah. We got to see something now. All right, here we go.
They've just decided. Right. Back to the power bomb. Oh,
right
power
bomb into the...
Always looks really good. Anytime hits that plexiglass, like it actually looks pretty cool. Ooh.
That was fantastic.
Goodness me, that did not look nice.
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 Oh, wow.
Oh. Bank statement.
Tap, Asuka. Tap.
No, Banks hasn't got it locked in properly. Too fatigued.
Tap.
Don't do it. Nah, she's got it. She's got
Yeah,
it. Come on,
yeah.
Asuka.
Oh no, she's
There
gonna
we
try and
go.
put herself back. There it is. To the ropes.
Great desperation from Asuka there. I love the way she moved her hand when she was like trying not to tap out. It was really good. Great selling.
All right, Banks has got something planned here. Oh, Asuka.
Oh,
These are the face.
Oh,
What's she thinking? Still got the head shaking.
oh man,
Well,
she's great.
she hip attack to the back?
Oh,
No.
No, German are back in.
oh, oh.
Oh,
It looked like it was
Asuka.
supposed to go that way.
Roll through. Nope.
Yeah, that was definitely meant to be
I
a
thought it-
German.
Oh,
Yeah. There we go. There's a German.
yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
God. To be like, I'm not sure if I hurt myself there, and then be like, oh, now she's kicking me in the face. Brilliant.
yeah.
So,
Rad.
yeah, really awesome.
Damn.
Boosh. There she goes. Ooh.
Another one.
Another one. Oh, mate.
Damn.
She sells like a concertina. It's like,
Yeah.
Shoot.
Super to the ropes there, Asuka.
Oh, she's busted open. I think Asuka's bleeding a little bit from her mouth.
Is she?
Yeah, I think the close-up right now, they showed like a little bit of blood on her teeth. I think.
maybe she's bit her tongue.
Mm. Go on, Asuka. Stay on
Do
her.
the insane
Stay on
elbow.
target. Oh, dodge.
Oh, I don't know what's
Straight
close.
in. Oh. Missed. Bosh.
Great.
Straight into the pin as well.
Asuka
I've been
endures.
loving this match.
This is so good.
This is easily my match of the night so far.
They just went right into it, man. Like, I love all the kicks, all the strikes.
They've had some really inventive stuff in this as well. Like some really cool bits. The selling of those German suplexes is next level. Like absolutely next level.
Her body like twisted, like folded like some sort of pretzel.
Oh, try to get her over.
Oh,
Kyrie.
Oh, Curry's so upset.
here we go.
What we got planned next, Banks?
Double knees. Oh no.
Race too long.
No, don't
Oh,
do it.
damn.
Not German, please. Don't.
Oh,
What?
Please don't.
What?
No.
What?
No.
No. Oh! Did she roll through it?
Yeah.
I think she did, yeah.
oh shoot! What happened there? Did she
She
fall?
flipped off. She
Oh!
flipped
Oh, no, I think
out.
Sasha buckled.
What the heck?
Oh, no, I think Sasha
Alright, let's see
buckled.
this replay. Yeah. I don't know. That looked a little bit.
Yeah, she
Her
landed
right leg-
really
her
bad
right-
on her knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. From like the first when they went to the top, she didn't land very good, but I thought it was her
No.
right leg. But now it's looking like left.
Oh no.
Oh, they're selling it like it's a plan.
Story. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a story. Yeah, like as opposed to legit injury.
That was good.
Yeah, it really was. I totally bought into it.
Yeah, especially when she slipped afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
She's exposed her knee there as well.
Yeah. Oh, into the Asuka.
I wonder if Asuka's going to kick that leg
Bailey's
out.
up, Bailey's up, Bailey's up. Bailey and Kyrie are brawling.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Bailey to Bailey on the
Bailey.
outside. Oh, Banks has rolled her up. Banks has rolled her up.
Oh my God.
Oh, what the hell? What? Ah!
Oh,
Oh!
Shit. Oh.
Oh! What next? What next?
we should look for the Asuka lock.
Yeah, Asuka, you got it.
Dude. Okay.
She's locked in.
Okay.
Bailey's throwing the belt. Bailey's throwing the belt.
Okay, what's gonna happen? Okay, she's tapping.
She's tapping.
Oh my God, I think she's gonna get the wrong. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought she was like accidentally gonna get Sasha instead with the
that's
belt
what I
there.
thought as well. Kyrie's
doing something. Missed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think we're going to get missed.
Banks has got a belt as well. Come on, ref, get Bailey out of the ring.
All right, she's got the belt.
She can't
got the
use the
belt.
ref's looking.
Yeah. All right, what's Kyrie gonna do?
I think she's got the mist.
Oh, she's gonna grab her right now, I think. Oh, she got the ref.
Oh no, the ref!
Sasha hit her with the
Ref got
belt.
listed.
Hit her with the belt, Sasha.
And she's got the Asuka lock in again. Bailey's back in. Oh, she hit with the belt. Surely now.
What the heck? Oh my God.
She's
Wait,
stripping
what
off.
the hell? It's Bailey.
What?
She's gonna put the ref shirt on. What?
Putting it on.
What? What?
What? Okay, I
What?
did not see that coming.
What?
Wait, does it count?
No,
cannot
surely
count,
it doesn't
right?
count. No.
What is happening?
What is happening?
What is this finish?
What?
They rang the bell?
They're just going to leave.
Surely,
This is a hostage situation.
yeah. Like that's not an official win. Yeah, like they haven't made like an official announcement. It's
I hope she's all
what the
right.
hell was that finish?
Ew, it came out with chunks.
Oh, yeah, because that finish is what they did with Nikki Cross when she took the belt off Baszler in NXT, which never really paid
Yeah.
off on properly. I think there's a lot of stuff you can do with a hostage belt that's interesting, but it does make for a very confusing finish.
All right, so are we just gonna have to wait till, like, what's gonna happen here?
I guess you have to wait till Raw tomorrow to find out.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a. I mean, they're playing Banks's music. Like that was a really convoluted finish.
Yeah. And that was such a good match until that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well. Like,
Yeah, that's a real shame.
when it became like, I keep mentioning this in like the podcast and stuff. It's like when they throw the belts in the ring and the referees act like that's like it's a video game and they're like, oh, must get the belt out of the ring, and they like go over there and they bumble around looking the wrong way and it's all a distraction.
You know what?
That's been really prevalent this last like few months. It's weird.
I really did not see that coming at all. I don't think I even considered that an option. at all. Like I knew something had to was going to happen, but not like that. I really thought that Bayley was accidentally going to get Sasha with the belt twice. At least I thought that during this match.
Yeah. Well, that's a finish where they clearly didn't know what to do, because they could have had the referee be like, they could have Asuka blow the mist at the referee be blinded. Bayley hits Sasha with the belt and then gets the referee to count the pin, and then they could chuck it out afterwards, I guess. Like you could do a finish, like you could do that finish there, but it's weird to be like Bayley puts the thing on and that ends the match, and so we're just giving up on that now.
It does go with their character, though, and them sort of running the show and making the rules and all of that. So that really falls in line with that.
Byron is pissed.
Yeah, the WWE Twitter account. The WWE Twitter account is like, do we have a new champion? They're like, so yeah. I don't think it's an official thing. I don't think it counted.
Yeah.
It's got to at least count for one night, though, right?
Yeah. I think stolen title is really fun. It's like good little extender of the feud.
I mean, she had the shirt on. That makes her official, I think.
Maybe that's why it wasn't the main event.
Yeah.
Joe DiFilippo, going back to the Ray Seth match, said, "What an eyesore that fake eye was." Hold on, wait for it. There it is.
Oh, we need a shot. No, we need a shot of Seth's puke now.
Ricardo says, "It's okay. Ray will be back next week to announce that there was a smaller eye underneath his eye." Peter Hamley, "I was convinced they would do a DQ finish. That ending only makes the Fiend Rollins match much worse." Tom Kwong, "I almost threw up watching Seth throw up."
I was wondering if people were going to feel that way.
Oh, yeah, so Swamp is finishing things from the looks of it.
Yeah. Timmy Dope, do you think they should keep the Fiend off TV until crowds return?
Nah.
No, I think we're going to get Fiend at SummerSlam.
I think we're going to get Fiend tonight.
Oh, yeah, likely. I think, but a match, I think we're going to get Fiend Braun for SummerSlam. Lynn Bell, Ray's going to be Mad Eye Moody now. Brandon said, "Is Kairi Sane still leaving WWE? Is there a possibility we could see Sane versus Asuka for the title at some point, say at SummerSlam?" So the word is that Kairi is still leaving, but travel restrictions are sort of preventing her from actually going, so she's kind of sticking around. But I would love to see them do Sane versus Asuka at SummerSlam.
Who knows? I mean, if she's really leaving at this point, might as well get everything that you possibly can out of her. But I just don't see it. I still don't feel like it's happening. I don't know why. Yeah. I just feel like it's not happening.
Rangers Mayhem, "Looks like someone was watching Impact last night with all these armbar submissions in the match." Dale says, "Who are your top 5 WWE women wrestlers?" I've got Asuka, Flair, Banks, Io, and Baszler. I think that's a very solid list. Yeah, I mean, you've got to have Asuka, Flair, Banks, 100% Io. Probably Sane, I reckon.
I would definitely put, obviously Charlotte, Becky. I mean, her story work and everything that she's done, you just can't top that. Asuka, Kairi, and Io.
Yeah. So, really good. Logan Willis, "I wonder why AEW doesn't give their women much time in their matches. Maybe they think they're too green. What do you think?" I just think that Tony Khan's a stats man, and the women in their ratings aren't drawing the ratings, so he's just it's Adam put it on the podcast we did on Friday. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't give them the time, they won't draw the ratings, and therefore they don't draw the ratings, so you don't give them the time.
I think they still have a lot of work to do in terms of the women's division, but I was thinking yesterday when I was watching Impact, I was like, man, Kylie Rae would have easily been the biggest woman star on AEW had whatever happened not happened. So that was one of the things where I'm like, all right, I remember Cody saying that they didn't want to drop the ball because from my understanding she was a Cody project, and then it sort of went downhill. I don't know what happened, but the point is that was one of my thoughts where I was like, you know what, Kylie Rae could have been very useful to their women's division. Yeah,
absolutely. Power Packers, when you watch Extreme Rules but you get WCW uncensored. Ace, good thing it wasn't the main event. I'd have been pissed. DX Solo, weird to have spitting in someone's face during Steve Corino. Yes, true. Michael Street, it's a crap stunt to try and make people tune into Raw. That's exactly it. It's a very Attitude Era finish in that it's less about the pay-per-view. It's more about making you tune into the next show that they've got coming up. I mean, with WWE, like during the Attitude Era, it used to end pay-per-views like that. They would be like, we don't know. Better watch Raw tomorrow. Jesse says, the best match so far ends with what Ollie would call bull S-word. Yeah, it was a real shame about that finish. Sean Bradford, here's the $9.99 I'm not spending on the network. Have a great stream. Happy to see more of Denise.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for the $9.99.
Chloe says, look on the bright side. Bailey didn't fast count.
There you go. Or she didn't do like the slow.
She was very fair.
A nice pace.
Here we go. What will Ziggler say?
And Bladam Ampliade said,
yeah.
Oh, which is more nausea-inducing, Seth's puking or Denise's camera resolution?
Is my camera resolution bad?
It's not that bad.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not that bad.
I think it's internet from the looks of it, Denise.
Oh, is it recent? Okay, because for mine it's showing perfectly fine, but I don't know.
I'm not sure what's doing on the stream. Have a look on the stream. It's taking a dip.
Oh, dang.
Here he comes, Drew.
Big old Drew.
Drew McIntyre. That's rubbish. That was a terrible Scottish accent. I apologise. We can only do Billy Connolly. Here he is. Shrek in the Swamp karaoke dance party.
My Tom Beasley, who featured on the on your Explain series.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what happened there.
He put up a tweet, said, man, you know what? We spent so many years saying we don't want authority figures, and now look what's happening. Inmates are running the asylum.
It is true.
Brian Alvarez has got the great idea for the stipulation. The stipulation should be you can only win if you're Dolph Ziggler.
I think the stipulation should be that you have to remove the first one to remove Rey Mysterio's other eye.
Yeah.
Poor Ray. Who would have thought getting thrown off
like, this is a bit more of a sort of like catch the pigeon kind of thing.
Right, I'm going to go and take a quick bathroom break while this match.
Here we go.
Actually, I'll find out what the stipulation is.
We're going to find out what the stipulation is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking around to see if I see any clues.
Was no cage.
No.
TLC it could be, but I'd have to get them all out. Being massive.
Yeah.
Look at him. Beautiful bastard.
He is a beautiful, sexy bastard. Love him.
That is what's her face. Emily Rattler, what's her face? Emily Anzulis, that's her name.
There's surely
what?
more to it than that. Okay.
This at least makes sense as a stipulation. Like,
That's good.
that's a really good
That's
stipulation.
really good. I like that. Yeah, like that.
It's Extreme Rules, which means it's a street fight or hardcore or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
why is Dolph not? Like, I would have got out of the ring already and been like, "Cool,
Just started off like that.
Here's the thing to hit you with."
Not what I was expecting, but okay.
I think that
Okay,
I think heavily weighting it one way or the other makes so much more sense, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
little rabbit punch. Oh, Dolph, you didn't think this through, son.
No, I don't think so.
No. Not to be bound by the rules of a regular WWE match. Claymore.
Nice. I wonder.
He's so big.
Yeah.
He makes Dolph look tiny.
And how tall is Dolph?
I'll find out.
I mean, Dolph's not a small guy, I'm assuming.
Dolph Ziggler he's 6 foot, so he's about my height.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre's just like towering over.
I think he must be like 6'7", 6'5".
Now, Drew, big old
Yeah.
boy. So, according to our man on the ground, Louis Dangor, has said the stipulation for this match wasn't decided upon until very late today. Well, actually, very late in the day, either late last night or early this morning. The talent weren't told until today at the very least.
Wow. I was expecting that there would have been already a plan in store for this, given that it was like the main focus of the actual match.
Yeah.
So it seems like that TLC stuff that came out then was maybe them testing the waters for what people thought would be good. But I mean, I think the stipulation's great. I don't think think it's worth it being a surprise.
No.
I don't think the surprise is good, but I think it's a very clever stipulation.
Yeah.
I just think that maybe a lot of people had different hopes or different ideas for what it would be, so it almost didn't meet the expectations.
Yeah, I think also when you've got a swamp fight and an eye for an eye match on the same card, it becomes quite difficult to be like, well, just a regular Extreme Rules match it's not really extreme enough anymore, is it?
No, and then even the tables match, it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have seen an eye come out of a head, so
You mean this one?
I do.
Oh God!
That's what I mean. We've also seen a new Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah. We got to put the air quotations on.
Ziggler's got a sable.
He was struggling with that table.
Yes. Got to get good grip strength on it.
Oh, that's an awkward
just
spot.
Get a gun, mate.
Drew, you can't do it, mate. Drew, you can't do it.
Oh, he's thought about it. He's gone around the other way. Oh, that's
He
clever.
went like a cool turn.
Damn it.
Oh, that's good.
Doesn't get said a lot, but I really love Samoa Joe on commentary.
Joe's so good on commentary. He's
Very natural.
unbelievably good.
Yeah.
He gives like proper insight, gives enough hype, adds depth to the characters. What more can you ask for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he fulfills that role so well. Of like, he tells the story and adds extra commentary to it, but without it feeling contrived and forced. Which I think everyone else labors the point of the story quite often, especially on the main roster stuff. But like, yeah, he just picks on very minute. It's that same thing Nigel McGuinness does so well.
Big low blow by Ziggs.
Luke, you're a star. There's another happy surprise for you on Twitter. They're just coming in like candy.
Oh, this is all neat, man. Very nice.
That should be your new Twitter default. That's it. That's what's happening. That's what happened.
Look at this. Where is it? Loading. Fantastic.
Cheers.
It's gorgeous.
Absolutely awesome.
You have no fingernails. That's very interesting, by the way.
I do pick them a lot. I'm really bad for that. My wife hates it.
Are you a biter?
Oh no, I don't bite. I just pick with my thumb.
Oh, the skin. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just tear them
Luke's
off.
very own extreme rules.
Because it makes a noise, like, you know, it's nails being sort of like clipping and stuff. My wife's like, stop! I can hear you doing it.
Yeah, I'm a nail biter, so I feel it.
Did you ever
absolutely nailed him?
Get that stuff that they put on like kids' nails? They nail it that makes you stop biting your nails because it tastes disgusting.
No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
is that the same stuff they sprayed on like a Nintendo Switch cartridges to stop people swallowing them?
Yeah, I think it's basically like the same thing. But yeah, it's basically like a little like gel thing that you just put onto fingernails. So if a kid does that, it tastes gross, and they just stop doing it. But when I was working at Game Station at university, we just bought some and we just put it onto other people's food without them looking.
No.
You'd get like a Haribo piece, rub it in that stuff, and then put it back into the packet. Mate once took the top off a sausage roll and rubbed it all up on the sausage, and then put the top back onto it and handed it to me. Oh, my mouth! Oh, it was disgusting.
Wow. I'm gonna think twice now taking a plate from you.
That's horrible. Don't mess with food.
Now, Drew can't really put him... Oh, he's just going to do him off the table.
Oof.
Oh,
that was good.
Oh,
Famous
zigzag to the floor. Oh, no, famous or even. That was really good.
Yeah, that was cool. But I wanted to see him make Dolph fly. I really wanted to see that belly to belly.
This is great stuff for Drew.
These two work well together.
Yeah. Go on, Drew. Oh, I should clock him in the face.
Here he goes. He's so big.
Oh. Sleeper. Oh, there's no rope break for Drew.
Oh, yeah, because Dolph's got extreme rules.
Yeah. So he can't get DQ'd.
That's the thing. They do have to spend a lot of time explaining the rules here, being like, and remember. Oh, see you, mate. Oh, he did the Braun Strowman. I was going to say, what are they going to do? What are they going to do in the Bray Wyatt match? But obviously, Braun Strowman's going to run into the biggest tree in the forest.
Or the tree's going to start talking, throwing apples like the Wizard of Oz.
He ran full pelt into an alligator. And he forgot to jump the spider pit. The hottest show.
I do like how just pissed off Drew is.
Because he's just like, oh my god.
Someone else been thrown into plexiglass.
Can this tiny man just go away? My lord.
We're throwing everyone into this plexiglass tonight.
I've seen a few.
Yeah.
At least I can 3, 4, 5 different practically all of them.
Yeah, they're really testing the durability on this.
Look at all the smudge marks on it. Various different bodies being thrown into it. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Reverse Alabama Slam.
Oof.
Oh. Ziggler has not made enough of his special rules. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Here we go.
Oh. See, okay, that's what we need more of here.
Zigzag.
Oh.
No chance, Ziggs.
Yeah, sorry, Dolph. You're not the chosen one.
I would be shocked. Shocked. If Dolph walked out of here, champ.
Oh, yeah. I would be shooketh.
Shooketh.
Whoop. Right, you go.
Whee. Yeah. Because what if he falls for a table of his own accord?
Yeah.
And you get blamed. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Yeah, like say, like.
But if Drew moves now.
Yeah.
Ziggler can put himself for a table.
I was going to say, I guess Drew didn't put him through the table. Oh, crikey. That had a good snap to it.
That one broke quick.
Oh. That looked really painful.
Watch this. Look at the height of that. Crunch.
Like Dolph did not hit the table.
That was a satisfying table break.
Yeah. You can see the
satisfying
scars in his back.
Oh, Drew! Oh.
Dolph Ziggler's just screaming.
Oh, Drew, that was an amazing sell. He's going to get run right into a Claymore now.
Oh, yeah. Now, we got more mileage out of this. Not enough people have been hit with stuff in this show so far. Douche.
Headbutts. Oh, and Drew. You got this, big boy.
Just sit on the tiny man.
You should jog. Oh, out of it.
Another famouser.
Famouser again.
Zigzag.
And the zigzag. Drew's up.
Oh, wow.
Zigzag on a chair.
Oh, rock bottom onto a chair. Why not?
Oh, now Dolph's also bleeding.
Yeah, it says a lot about Dolph's game plan that he's the one that's bleeding and he gets to use
that's
the
true.
weapons.
Drew's fine. Drew's in like
Drew's
perfect
fine. Dolph's Scully in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. My hand is bleeding.
shape. Bloody hell! Shot that into plexiglass there. That doesn't sound safe.
Oh,
Dolph, what are you doing? Do you know what? I've had enough of a handicap for this.
Dobbs losing it.
Dolph, mate. Is he going to set up for a Claymore?
Nah, he's going to do super kick, isn't he?
Yeah. There it is, tuning up the band.
Oh!
Oh! Good night, sweet prince. Yes, Drew.
That kip up straight into that. He just kipped up, did one step, and was like, shotgun.
That was funny.
That was. I actually really enjoyed that. Stipulation really added to it. I was a big fan of that. Hey, Buggs was
loving it. Well done, Drew. That was a good match. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think it was a lot better than I expected because I really had like no expectations for this match at all.
I think they chose a good stipulation there in the end. Like it really worked to like make it believable that Dolph could win. They did some really good stuff. McIntyre's selling of the close 10 count to get back in was really, really good.
I think my favorite part was when he was almost going to put him through the table, but then he like changed his mind or like realized it and did that cool 180 turn.
Yeah, there was just lots of good bits of like Drew avoiding the easy way of winning here that would have cost him. Luminegg just stepped right through his face.
Took his bloody head off, mate. Right.
And Drew's champion.
Tempest says, hey, I've missed Laurie Blake. He's such a trustworthy guy. Have some money. Dolavis says, by this rate, the next match needs to have someone to go to the back, to go back in time. Oh, no, I'm not going to read the rest of that one. Jobber JJ, remind us how RVD beat Cena, who counted the pin. Yeah, I mean, Paul Heyman did count that. We all said it was silly. AR Forever, Denise on the live reactions is icing on the cake with the pros.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about my internet connection. I keep checking and it's Spectrum. Spectrum's screwing me here right now.
The bad one. People would boo this championship booking if Roman or Cena won, but if Drew wins, people won't be booing this booking. No, it's great. And to be honest, it would have been great if it was Roman as well. It's just people are really into Drew. Okay. And Eddie Good, why won't you die? Dolph in 2020.
Oh, poor Dolph.
Why won't you die?
Okay, that's how I felt about MVP winning the title. That's what I said in the prediction show. Like, it's 2020. What the hell? That's how I feel.
Oh, people are on your side with Spectrum here, Denise.
Thanks. Oh, wait, they're on my side or not on my side?
They're on your side. Nick
Cool.
22 Rock Spectrum screwed Spectrum. Jay stupid Spectrum. Although Jonathan Ponce, I work for Spectrum.
Yeah, but lol, like lol. So I don't know whether I don't actually know whether that's like the lol of like, haha, I know how bad it is, or the lol of like, yeah, I'm screwing over your internet. So
yeah, that's
lol,
true.
Like, it's like a moustache twiddling lol. Like I work for Spectrum, lol.
No, haha, wink, wink. I hacked you. Well, I'm streaming and then I'm casting, so it's like I guess it's like too much power for my Spectrum to handle.
Lastly, for now, Marcus Ryan says thinks that Orton will be the one to take the title off of Drew. I think that they're definitely going to do Orton Drew at SummerSlam.
I would like to see it, but I don't want Orton to win the title. I think that Drew McIntyre having a victory over Randy Orton like that, especially right now at how hot right now Randy Orton has become once again, I feel that Drew McIntyre needs it a lot more, and it would do a lot more for his career and down the line for the future. Because once again, it's 2020. Randy Orton's doing great work, but we want to see fresh new talent, and fresh new talent is Drew McIntyre.
You're wasting Drew. You're wasting Drew's run if you don't use it on to make someone else the next like big thing who wasn't before. Like WWE's biggest problem is the lack of new stars.
Exactly.
But if you don't give people the position to be stars, then you're screwed, aren't you? Oh, here we go.
Swamp fight time.
What is Braun turning up in?
Ooh, I'm getting like boneyard match feels. All right, I need to hear this. Let's see.
He's on a rocking chair waiting. Oh, Braun was driving.
Oh, okay. We're getting those flashbacks like Firefly Funhouse.
I think he's going to try and run him over. No. Okay. Fair enough. He wants a match. Ooh.
He's got a hat on.
He's taking this serious. What is going on?
No, Braun looks really good here. Oh. Lights out at the swamp.
Lights out. He turned the lights out of the swamp.
Oh, no, not the emptying rocking chair.
Smash it, Braun.
I think he might.
What does it say? Abandon all here who enter
abandon
here.
All hope. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Yeah.
It's from Paradise
It was also
Lost.
on the it was also on the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. So whereabouts in the swamp do you think this was filmed? Question mark.
Oh, it's a boar.
PETA's not gonna like this.
Easy kills
and a scary rabbit and a buzzard.
Oh, that sounded nasty.
Is that meant to be?
Who's he beating up?
Oh my god, he's a pom-pom cheerleader here.
Oh yeah, do you think that's supposed to be like Harper?
Well, it's because he's got the dirty white vest,
the
and
dirty
this
white
guy's in a
vest,
boiler suit like Rowan was used to wear.
When did his shirt come off? I missed that.
Oh, he just ripped it off himself.
Oh.
Shoveled in the back. It's the Undertaker.
It's himself. It's himself.
Oh no.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Like the Empire Strikes Back.
Oh dear.
Okay, where are we
talky now? This is a bit like Resident Evil 7.
I could barely make out like what we're seeing. What? Oh, is he in chains?
Yeah. He's chained to a chair in a single bulb lit shed from the looks of it.
Oh, that's like that doll from Toy Story. With the needles in there. we see Ray's eye in a jar.
Yeah. Oh, one of those.
That's the red car things.
Yeah.
Yellow roof. There's Bro's old music.
This is very weird. Thus far.
I was going to say, it'd be amazing if it was Braun again.
Oh, I love this facial expression that he's making, though. Like, it's kind of hard to read what he's thinking. Oh.
So, all this
That
smoke
looks pretty
and light.
cool.
Yeah, all the little fireflies.
Where has he put him? Oh, he's there. Looks a lot like a set to me.
Yeah.
Ray's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Ray's someone who like they should be putting him in those WWE films. He should be the Marine. People saying, "Is this Pulp Fiction?" in the comments.
It's very, very psychological. But, I mean, we would expect that, right? Especially from Bray. How is Braun going to escape this chain chair?
Yeah. Smash the chair.
He's like super strong, so.
Yeah, and it's barely wrapped around him, frankly. You get your arms out of it very easily.
This is like Seth tying up Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. I hope he forgets how to untangle his hands. Sending you back where you belong.
Oh my God.
He got his wings back.
Braun is surprisingly quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't much of a talker though in the old Wyatt family, was he? So. I'll never go back to doing your bidding.
Braun's not having it. The bro's going to release him for a second.
These are like little bits of doll that are hanging on strings. It's so like, this is a set. This is a set.
Little chubby legs.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Little doll's hand. It's his Sister Abigail.
Oh.
It's a snake.
Oh.
It is Sister Abigail as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, the snake got him.
So another blackout. And now he's been released.
Harper and Rowan.
What? Knock off Harper and Rowan.
Who's this guy?
I really don't know. Oh, you killed Jeff, the groundsman.
Oh, he's so. Oh my god.
Stunt
Oh,
performance.
God, he's on fire.
That's super random.
Oh no. Well, surely this is Abigail.
It's Abigail chatting to him. Could it be Liv Morgan?
Oh, what?
That's Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, that I didn't see coming.
Wrinkles
Nice
and
little,
deaths.
Yeah, that is nice. Don't fall for it, Braun. You
Don't
big
fa-
dummy.
Braun said, I would do anything for you.
Surprise, cockbag.
Oh, he's gone for the eyes.
Eye for an Eye match part 2. The sequel. Oh, there's a boat now.
Oh. Oh dear. It's going to give Bray a Viking funeral.
Yep, there he goes.
Hey, whoop. It
Ooh,
drives on
it's
its
going
own.
very fast.
Ray falls
Okay,
in.
see ya.
It
Bye.
drives off.
What was behind him?
One
there?
next.
Oh,
See
is
what was
that
over his
the-
shoulder? Is that something
Boat
in the...
come
Is the boat coming back?
Yeah, the boat's
I think it's
over.
the boat. Yeah, it's back.
What's that shape over his shoulder? in the wood?
FL52. That must mean something. Damn, Braun has courage. I would not go into that swamp.
Yeah, no way.
Gators out there.
Yeah, never know who pulls your legs.
He's coming out of the water.
Oh, he's not in there anymore. Oh,
Surprise, cockbag.
Surprise, cockface. Oh, he's going to drown him.
oh, are they teasing like those crocodile alligators? That looks pretty cool though. Like the water with like the green, like leaves.
It looks like he's been fairly successful in drowning him.
The third blackout of Braun Strowman in this one bit.
Nope, there he is. Back out.
Turning into the Swamp Thing. People asking in the comments, where's Shrek? Exactly. Where is Shrek?
Yeah.
Where is Shrek? That's what we all want to know.
Peel the onions.
Onions have layers. Olgas have layers.
Who we got next? Oh, it's Mowbray.
You know what? I will say this. Every time I don't expect something new to pop up, they come up with a boat. They come up with a little bridge.
Yeah.
There's new stuff
Alexa
popping out.
You'd have bitten the hell out of him with that oar.
But the Strowman's a strong choo-choo, so he's going to get up. Also, how do you win a swamp fight?
Good question.
Not quite as simple as a boneyard match to really sort of fathom your way out of. Because
Pin them, drown them.
yeah, kill him.
I don't know.
I think. It's not even a non-title drowning though. That's the thing. You could drown him, but then
The first one to find Shrek wins.
yeah.
Oh, man. Bro just boots him into water.
This is where he comes out as something else, surely. Sister Abigail. Crocodile.
Oh,
Gator.
Kind of rooting for that crocodile.
Is it it? Oh, no.
Wait, what? What?
That
Guys.
That's
Wait.
a fake
Oh.
end, surely. Fake end,
Oh.
surely.
Okay. That was weird.
did anyone else get the copyright logo come up?
Yeah.
Yes, I got the logo. That's why I thought that was over.
I'm getting a lot of connection issues now.
Oh. So they're both drowned.
I guess so.
Nobody comes out alive from the swamp fight.
Oh, and
It's
now
boiling now?
blood boiling. The lake of reincarnation.
Oh, here comes the fiend.
Here he is.
And is that it?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. And then this time I didn't
Wow.
get the little closing copyright thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, that was interesting.
That sure was
Aw.
a something.
Yeah, a thing happened there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, not a good one. Huh.
That was
I
just
think
like-
that one was left up to us on how to determine the ending there.
Yeah.
It just wasn't like enough of a through line with anything there. Like there was like loads of little ideas that were very briefly touched on, but none of it like ran all the way through. It wasn't coherent like the John Cena match was.
I thought this was a little bit slow and a little bit of like, here's this, here's that. Let's make it all mean something together. And then I really felt like that was the ending, and then afterwards it wasn't. That was a little bit confusing too.
Yeah, but Bray won, so there's points there. That's good. Clean sweep continues. But like Christ. I didn't like that.
So like
I thought that was a night of bad finishes. Like a lot of, I thought it was good matches with bad finishes. Like I was actually really enjoying this one fight until the finish. I was really enjoying Sasha Asuka until the finish. I was really enjoying Seth and Ray until the finish. Like the end, like
except that one was given.
Kofi, the best finish.
That was that was a great finish, and the Drew Dolph match had a great finish as well.
Yes, true. Yeah, that end of that match just felt like there was no parameters in which a win really made any sense, because it was just like, what were they fighting over? They were fighting over Braun coming home to Bray, but then it sort of turned into really they were just trying to destroy each other, and then it was like, well, he kicks him into the water, and that's like, well, it's over. It's like, he's been in the water already. He's already popped out of the water with the oar and beat you up with it. So it's like kicking him in there doesn't make it seem any more risky. Like he's gonna, like, you've not amplified any stakes there. You've not made it like obvious that if he falls in the water, there are alligators that are going to get him, or he can't swim, or whatever. Like, why would anyone believe that Bray falling in the water at the end is like, well, that's settled then. That's fine. People never come out of pools. It's like The Sims. If you take away the stairs, they'll never get out. Bloody
I feel like they incorporated Boneyard match mixed with Firefly Funhouse, and then just like made it all like in one. So I don't know. I kind of just left. I don't think it left me feeling shocked or surprised. It kind of just left me feeling like, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. There was more in there that they could have done, and I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what way. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was too much of like a regular. Like, I had too much Boneyard and not enough Firefly Funhouse in it, maybe. But
yeah, definitely could have done a lot more.
Dibio says, what do you think of Dolph Ziggler's subtle acknowledgement of The Rock's endorsement to him on Twitter? Yeah, good stuff with that rock bottom. Trenton Brown, the Marine 7 Buzzards, starring Bray Wyatt. There you go, Laura. Some more endorsements for you. Wilson Simon says, Adam booked it years ago. Alexa Bliss is Sister Abigail. This is genius. Apparently, Adam called it years ago. Rob Janos, it's the dilapidated boat from the Hardy compound. Talk about long-term storytelling. And lastly, Colby Dennis, I thought Sasha Asuka would restart later in the night with a stipulation or something. Is this the earliest finish to a pay-per-view ever? Yeah, it was 2 hours 40, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank was about 2 hours 40 as well.
I remember, I forgot which one, but there was one that ended a lot earlier than this. I remember that specifically. I just don't remember which one it was and how early it ended. But I do remember something ending a lot sooner than 6:40.
Yeah.
6:40 for me.
I was going to say, 20-3 here. But you know what? Like, that certainly was a show.
It clipped along. It clipped along.
I didn't hate it.
I feel like a lot happened.
Very good.
No.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot to talk about from that show.
And it's all building towards the TV shows. Like, you're going to have to tune into Raw to see what's happening with the Bayley, Sasha Banks and Asuka stuff. You have to tune into SmackDown to see what happens with Braun and Bray. So there's a lot like left up to make you want to tune into the shows next week, which I guess is a bit of a win.
Yeah, I think they needed it, to be honest. They needed something, because at least maybe some people would tune in to get an explanation on, whether or not Sasha is the new champion or not. So maybe that'll at least bring in some eyeballs there.
I think it's a bit galling that Bray had that section earlier on in the show where they back referenced the karaoke thing, like, oh, wasn't that bad? And then they've closed this show with that.
Yeah. Well, that's all we've got time for on this edition. Thank you very much, Denise, for joining us. Where can people find you on social media?
First of all, thank you guys so much for inviting me on. I was very excited when you reached out to me. I was like, yes, I will be on, blah, blah, blah. So thank you for that. YouTube.com/Denise Salcedo. Please come on over at 8 o'clock in about an hour and 20 minutes. I will be doing a recap of the show. So come on in if you want to talk about that as well. But I'll be posting a bunch of other random stuff. YouTube.com/Denise Salcedo. Twitter and Instagram @_Denise Salcedo.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And yeah, there's a link in the video description down below. Click that link, head on over to Denise's channel, Instinct Culture, give him a subscribe. And yeah, really looking forward to hearing your recap show. Laurie and I will be doing a recap podcast tomorrow at 3 p.m. BST. Lots to discuss.
Yeah,
so,
I've got thoughts.
Yeah. We've got thoughts, we've got podcasts. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Ta-ra.